And here we are. Let me pull it up. How is it possible that I type Revival MOT and it doesn't bring up Revival Motoring on my own thing?
On your own YouTube?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know.
It's all I watch. Pop out the chat. No, nobody in here yet.
Ooh.
Who's trying to win this month's donut meat? Hey, when are we talking about that this week? Isn't it coming up?
It's the 2nd, so we still
Tim-
have another.
Tim Connors, boys.
We still have another. Talking about previous winner.
Rickford Dub, Scott Ivorone, Gus in the room.
What's up, Gus?
Love to see it.
We still have one more week before the next.
Kenda, E&D. Damn, you guys are on top of it.
They all just come flooding in.
They came flooding in. Love to see it. We're back to our normal angle, which isn't as exciting as our last week's angle with the sky cam.
Gotcha.
DJ in the room. Good evening.
It'd be cool to drop like a look down right in the center of the table.
So if anybody's in credit cards on the table.
It's just
Yeah, Josh, can you get a super big fisheye, like a real expensive one? We can hang it from the roof,
hanging from the rooftop.
so we can use it once a show. Shook, give me the sky cam.
I think it'd be a pretty interesting angle to film like an entire episode from. It's like you're looking at everyone from above.
Yeah, just watching us. Can't say the F-bomb.
Type in passwords.
Yeah, play around. How's everybody in the chat room? Everybody good? Everybody enjoying this
Dicking around.
this fake spring before the blizzard?
We got a blizzard coming?
I hope so. I can will it into existence.
See, what do we got? We got rain and 53 tomorrow.
That's a blizzard.
55 and cloudy on Friday.
Don't like to hear that.
43 and rainy on Saturday.
Here we go. We're getting closer. That's going to be snow.
Oh, here we go. Next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Rain and snow.
Daddy's going to the hill.
Next Wednesday, rain and snow.
Little Mount Snow.
It's going to be 44 degrees, though.
Little bark action.
Then it goes back up to 50s.
Miles for memories. Yeah. Love to see a first timer. Sup?
Miles for memories.
I got to go see Guido and buy some crap from him.
We're gonna talk about a Miles in a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Not that Miles. At least I hope not. We'll see.
Miles and more. What's going on? Love to see Miles out there. We get the chat rooms being aggressive. Austin in the room. What's Corey saying?
What do you want me to say?
Say whatever you want. Swear to her. Whoa!
Wow. Look at that. We haven't seen one of those in a minute.
Oh my God, we haven't gotten a chat room donation, especially a pre-show chat room donation, and it has to be. Wow, Miles from Memory's trying to win the donut meat this week.
I will say, God damn it, they adjusted the mic again, motherfucker. Wow. I mean, a chat room donation in the pre-party
Tim Connors, where is up here? Where's Tim Connors from?
up here.
Up like Gardner, Mass.
Oh yeah, good. More snow the better. Let's get it dumping.
Let's keep it up there. We're gonna go through quite a few of those this episode, Josh.
What's that?
These?
Damn, Josh.
I'm gonna get them the table, stone cold them, just fucking clank them together.
Throw him at the camera.
Proper pre-party discussion.
Uh-oh.
What do we got?
We discovered one of the best Chrome extensions ever.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You can
Extends?
highlight, no, you can highlight stuff on a website. So if you're looking at news and you want to highlight a few key points,
Yeah.
use this extension. You can highlight it, save it. It's so good.
What do you find out about copy paste? It's going to blow your mind.
Well, I was trying to avoid that.
No, I get what you're saying because I was copying and pasting forever, but then it's kind of like you're looking at the article to kind of get a mood for talking about it, and then you're scrolling through trying to find your key points that you're looking for. So I get where you're coming from with that. So I actually downloaded it as well.
My bullet points.
You guys are into that. I'm out. I'm not doing that. Lowell, Mass.
It was good.
I was drove through Lowell today. Looking tight up there.
Lowell.
Keeping it tidy.
What
Lol.
a dog.
Lowell.
Oh,
Lowell, what a town. That's what people are saying. What a town.
lots of furniture.
I've been to Lowell. Some dogs up there. Lots
Best-
of good people.
Best chairs.
Best chairs. Many chairs. Tim
Isn't it?
says Lowell's up near New Hampshire.
And it's
I don't know about that.
Or is it Gardner? That's the furniture
No,
capital.
Gardner is the furniture capital.
Garner, what a dump.
I remember driving to Broke Down.
Yeah.
Broke
Through
down.
Gardner.
What a show. Some people went. They talked about it.
They got the giant chair.
Fall River North.
Fall River. What a place. Had to
Fall
drive
River,
through there yesterday.
What a spot. Love driving through. Love leaving.
You gotta
Lots
drive
of
through Fall
dogs in there.
River?
The
Yeah.
woman's.
I had,
What's in
I had
Fall
a
River?
doctor's appointment yesterday,
Oh, okay.
and it was like middle of the city.
Oh,
And I'm just like, wow.
the women there got mustaches. Not
Been
good.
a long time. Long time.
Bunch of assholes. You're not wrong. I drove through most of that state today. Listen.
Am I missing anything? No, I think I'm good.
Listen. Tim, 10 minutes from New Hampshire. That's like almost finishing the race. Just pop over that border, buddy. It's better up there.
They're trying to break free.
Yeah.
New Hampshire is.
If New Hampshire becomes its own country, I'm moving to New Hampshire immediately.
Are they trying to become their own country?
Texas
Yeah.
is. It's on
Yeah.
the ballot.
Wow.
I'm telling you, dude. National divorce is starting to look better and better. Let's just break off a bunch of states, you know?
We're going to become Europe in no time.
Yeah, dude. Europe's doing great.
I see. New Hampshire becomes its own country.
And then
I
it
want
invades
to break
Massachusetts.
free. No, they're not going to invade.
It gets invaded immediately.
They got granite.
Yeah, exactly. Here's this treaty.
Russia's like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
New Hampshire's a
just
spot.
immediately suddenly claims it. Oh my god.
Romeo and Juliet in Lowell. Good Brazilian joint for food. Love Brazilian food. Definitely a place to go in Lowell.
Oh, there's a Brazilian steakhouse opening up in Providence.
Fogo de Chão.
The
Oh, the
the
show-
old flip the coin thing. Leave it on green
Flip
all the
the coin?
time. You flip it once.
Yeah,
I
you
go there
never-
with a
yeah.
nail and just through the table.
Yeah.
Leave it on green.
Sir, you've been here for 3 hours. I'm not done. Not fucking leaving.
I think there's a time limit on most of those places.
I've never been, but I heard the Nordic Lodge has
Just
a time limit.
Banging
Yeah.
the fork up against your head.
yeah, there's definitely
Just
a
a
time
fucking,
limit.
just a ribeye, a bone, a T-bone, just fucking smashing it.
That's a goodie. All right. I read that news article and that was bullshit.
Europe
so I'm gonna
public
close
guns
that.
and capitalism, big win. Goddamn right.
Can you imagine the disaster each state being their own
Dude,
country would be?
I would be so excited if that happened. Do you know that means the federal government would just...
Yeah, vanquish.
It would be fucking unbelievably wonderful. It would just go... All these dirtbags that their whole life's been running this federal shit. Just,
right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Florida would be its own country.
Florida's already its own country.
Basically is. It's true.
Yeah, they can make little... They'll make little unions, like all of New England besides New Hampshire.
Yeah.
You could call it the shit union.
Clam Union.
It's a clam union. The whole north of
Shellfish
Maine
Union.
would dip. They'd be like, yeah, no. Most of Lowell sucks. We know. Been here my whole life.
How's everybody's headphones? Is it good?
It's
Sounds good.
actually decent today. Lowell's a nice
Those buttons.
I think
Town
that
name.
sounds good.
UMass Lowell.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Lol.
There's
Lol.
a UMass in Lowell.
I think there's a UMass in Lowell.
I think so. I feel like
the
there is.
Dartmouth.
It rolls
There's
off
Dartmouth.
the tongue.
Dartmouth's like a moon base.
Dartmouth is the one where that guy was. The bomber.
What?
The Boston bomber went to UMass Dartmouth.
You
Oh,
mean-
really?
Zarnov Tsarnaev?
Yeah, I think that's his name.
I had
No,
a
I have no
Rolling
idea what his
Stone
name is.
with
I think
his,
it's
Whatever his name is.
with his face on it.
Did
Yeah,
you?
that wasn't a great play.
What,
Yeah,
going to UMass
yeah.
Dartmouth?
No, putting that guy
no,
on the front
putting
of
him
Rolling
on the
Stone.
cover.
That's why I kept it.
That's how you get
Yeah.
the cover, baby. Yeah, they're
I was gonna say they're gonna try to.
They'll probably buy that back.
They're gonna try to, Sinbad Bernstein Bears that thing.
I should actually try and see. Yeah, well, I have it.
Yeah,
I physically have it.
I seen a physical copy.
Have you looked at it recently?
Shazam.
I have actually.
Is it above your bed?
No, I
Jesus.
Under it.
You get all your
Just under
magazine
it.
clippings
no,
under it?
I have because I was like had a bunch of boxes of bullshit and I was going through them and I had all like the More Than More stuff, all the old like PPW stuff I saved and everything.
Yeah, and that
And I was like,
happened.
"What's in this sleeve?" And I pull it out. I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
let me put
There
that
he
one
is.
back."
There he is.
Wild times.
Remember that guy hit in a boat?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because we were in New Bedford when that happened. So like, middle of the day.
You're like, what if they target New Bedford
There's
next?
no. There's like
Nobody will notice.
70 state troopers just going every which way. There's helicopters
In New
They're just like-
Bedford?
oh yeah, because it was right there.
Was it?
Oh yeah, it
He
was
was in Watertown.
They were looking for him. Well,
They
this
found
was
him in Watertown.
no. They still like because his dorm or whatever and everything. They basically
Remember
raided.
his roommate?
Oh,
His roommate. This is like after the podcast.
yeah.
His roommate was interviewed by the FBI, and they said he like reached for the FBI guy's gun and just the guy shot him.
Jesus.
Really? He's
Christ.
executed. Yeah.
Wow.
So he knew some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is his roommate or his
Wild.
brother? Somebody like very close to him. Yeah, they just blasted him. Boston Bomber's the #1 asshole. I don't think that guy was actually from Massachusetts, was he?
I don't know.
Maybe. Anyways, yeah, he still takes the title.
Yeah. Dickhead.
Lots of dickheads out there.
I'm gonna go kill that pre-party, and then we'll
Fire away.
get rolling.
Yeah. Kill it.
See what else we got going on over here. What's going on in the?
This
the
one's
old-
definitely getting banned on YouTube, by the way. That was a good pre-party.
What do you mean?
Little Boston Bomber, a little dissolve the federal government, nothing like that to get it going.
Nothing screams demonetized more than that.
You know what these guys don't need? The 3 pennies they make every time they put out a podcast.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of
Nick
which,
Carr,
I need
there he
those
is.
numbers.
Oh shit. Okay.
Uh-oh. Don't hit that start button.
Yeah.
We can't start yet.
We'll pause for a moment.
No, the
before
number.
that.
Fire those up quick.
What else does everybody want to talk about in the chat room?
Yeah, what's going on in the chat?
We're all,
What do we got?
we're all smashing these Polar with real juice.
It's delicious.
Polar with real juice from concentrated natural flavors. There's 6% real juice on these little babies.
Carbonated water.
Orange dry. I also like the fact that Josh keeps us real and gets us the diet one.
Listen,
Because if you
Yeah.
get the real one,
he's keeping us all on our toes.
it'd be real bad.
Yeah, it's.
Although if you drink a real one after drinking this one, you'd be like,
you get it.
I'm never going back.
Fucking leave it.
Give me the calories. You're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball. God, I'm gonna watch that movie this weekend. Maybe with the kiddos. Get them into it, you know?
Right. Get him.
It's a good one to watch with kids. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll
time
enjoy
to start
the,
learning about capitalism.
and the
Where is Shook? That's a good question. I'll tell you where he wasn't 4.5 hours ago, Northern Vermont. Who was? Me. Here I am. Fucking Shook.
Slacker.
You really, it's really tough to hear. Polar Orange Dry is so good. Tim Connors. This is why I keep winning these things. This guy gets it. This Orange Dry. This podcast is almost sponsored by Orange Dry. We're just gonna hit the Polar Company, which is in Massachusetts, is it not?
It is.
Josh, you could-
Rochester.
we could do an in-person presentation.
we should hit him up.
Throw together a PowerPoint.
Something tells me in the beginning this won't really get it done for him.
Have my wife throw a PowerPoint.
Yeah, they may they want to listen to the meat and
Yeah, I
potatoes.
want to get in the middle of
version
this one. You know. That's right. As long as I don't watch the YouTube.
Yeah.
We've got 100 YouTube subscribers. First off.
We get one
Before
more
I ask
number,
you to
68.
sponsor us, why do you tell me why we should accept you?
What can you do for
Seltzer
us?
Aid. Hey, I'm a big Seltzer Aid guy as well.
Well, those are good.
But this
any
this
of the
Polar
aids,
stuff is literally soda. This
Yeah.
is not.
It's sweet.
Yeah. It's literally Polar Orange soda.
I dig it.
Tart cherry. Oh, the pineapple one hits so hard.
Does anyone else have the wee woo in their headphones or no? Is it just me?
A little bit, but
I'll
it's
be
like
Have
it's
enough.
like I feel like that one's normally there.
Polar is good, but San Pellegrino Real Juice Tricks are top tier. I don't have I don't know if I've messed with the San Pellegrino Real Juice.
I don't like it.
Oh damn. Shook is definitely working on his build. You know,
he got
building
shipped up to
building up
Connecticut.
his stamina.
He got shipped up to Connecticut. He's just hanging out.
All right.
All right,
We got
those.
that. We're good there. We're good there.
San
Perfect.
Pellegrino Barley Orange, that hits pretty good.
I think we're good. Right?
Senzia, Tim Connors fancy as hell, dude.
Wow.
Pinky's up.
That's how Lowell is, dude. That's how they live up there. Little foil on the top.
Yeah,
I
the
think
San
it is.
Pels
dude.
are. The San Pels are.
That's like next level.
You peel that foil up and then have that drink that's just real tart.
and then just cut your lip.
Cut your face up.
Cut your lip. Yeah,
Cut
get all
face.
scraped up. Scraped up in the face. All right, I think we're good.
All right, let's get going.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Hu
Let's pop this thing off.
and Corey.si.
Hello.
On this week's episode, we are going to cover, as usual, overthrowing the government and automotive news and events, and whatever else, comes up. Before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by all of our coffees, which, if you're listening to this now,
Yep.
should be back on our website because we're restocked.
You got more sacks?
Got more sacks.
Love it.
Lots of sacks tossed around. So,
Lots of
Jumpstart,
sacks.
Clutch Kick, and Midnight Light, Medium, and Dark Roast will all be there.
Is it a
all
new
for
colorway?
No new colorway.
No new colorway.
I kind of rushed them
Colorways are trash.
just to refill our stock. But I am waiting on a couple answers for some things.
Aren't
for
we all,
some,
dude?
for some
What's this life for?
some new can stuff, and that sort of thing. So,
Oh, we got to get the can stuff kicking off.
yeah, that's coming. That's coming.
Can we get canned water? Can this guy can us some water? You know how, no, hear me out.
I don't. I think we could.
You know how they do tour water
Yeah.
for Red Bull
Monster.
athletes?
Right.
Or Monster?
Yeah.
Right.
What if we were to do bean water and it's just me and Corey could drink it, so it looks like we're
It's just
slinging these
Constantly.
things, dude.
That's dude,
You,
$1 million idea.
You're 47th coffee today.
I'll pay for the whole thing.
$1 million idea.
Just see if we can put it on.
I'm pretty sure we could.
Yeah, and then it just shows.
Yeah, for every 2 cans coffee, can me one
No,
that's
no,
water.
no. There's no BOGO or free
Yeah,
stuff. It shows we can sell waters for $1.
Right. It's not a bad idea.
And it could just say bean water. And people be like, what is it? We're like, it's just water.
Canned water. We might
Yeah.
have to inquire about
And it'll
that.
look like we're just crushing them. Anylens! All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, coffee's back on the website. If you're listening live, it's not there yet because I'm not home and I have not done it. So if you're listening today on the actual podcast when it drops, they should be up there for you to begin consummation.
You're going to fuck them? Consummation?
Consuming.
Consumption?
Consumption. That's
I
the
think-
word I
listen,
was thinking of.
Consummation.
That's the, yeah, we're not consummating the marriage.
E&G,
Need to
need that
consummate
canned
this
coffee.
Yeah.
Canned coffee is like, Josh, we got to double. Whatever we did last time.
That's what we're potentially thinking about doing.
Let's
No, we
double
just-
it,
we
and
g-
let's
we
throw
gotta do it.
a skid of water in.
I say double, 2 options essentially.
Yeah.
We got to get ghost images to make us a bean water image as well.
We can do that for sure.
Because it would, I mean, he can obviously do it if he can can coffee. Just turn the sink on.
Yeah, I'm looking for something a little finer than that.
Wow.
A little finer than tap water.
Wow.
Right, we want the celts, right? We could do the
No,
celts.
no, not even seltz. I'm just talking just
Oh my
still.
God.
From the keister of Maine. Is that
Oh
what
my
you're
God. So it could be bean water, and the cells could be bubbly beans.
Bubbly beans.
The double B.
talking? Bubbly beans. Is there a coffee seltzer out there?
A coffee flavored seltzer?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my dad
Oh,
can't coffee.
that's the first time Corey's dad has ever second commented in the chat.
Yeah.
So we need this canned coffee immediately.
Yeah. It'll be here for dust off essentially.
All right,
Perfect.
so what's
That's what I'm aiming
it's
for.
in the May.
April.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. No.
Same.
So basically, I'm looking to close the deal by the end of this week. Huge handshake.
Put him there.
Straight eyes, head nods.
Tell him it's contingent upon bean water.
Well, we're gonna get the canned stuff anyway, but still, we want to find out.
No, we're not gonna
I
do.
mean,
We're
look
not gonna
at-
do a goddamn thing without bean water.
Look at Liquid Death's business right now.
I know.
Imagine if we had our own 16-ounce can bean water.
Yeah.
Nobody would get the joke that doesn't listen to the podcast.
No.
But that's the best part.
No.
Even if it's just for us ripping them and ripping them.
That's always proved helpful to us.
Yeah. It's really to be as indirect as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just got,
To be as out of the loop as possible.
the other thing I was going to mention at the top of the show, if you go to our website, revivalmotoring.com,
Uh-huh.
there's a bunch of new merch up for pre-order.
Is this the merch you never showed me?
Is the merch I never showed you. Yep,
right.
it's up there on the pre-order. That's going to run for about 2 weeks, and then we will close that out and start making all that
Hold on,
stuff.
I'm going to take a live look.
Okay, live look.
Purchase the Stench of Excellence. Who built this website? Here we are.
We got
Hamburger
here.
menu.
The spring jacket.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shut up.
Two variants of spring jackets.
How do how do I put in my order?
Yeah.
We'll have to. I'll get you the spreadsheet.
right.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Drive your best long sleeve pre-order.
Here we go.
Ooh.
I tell you what, the spring jacket. Listen, you got to get the spring jacket in time for dust off. Right?
Should be.
jacket?
It'd be close. Yeah.
Are we
but I
building
think
our? I'm going to need one of those. The green tie dyes.
Yeah. We'll build our orders.
Hold on. What else we got? Black and yellow. Oh man, that green tie dye is so tight. No, but this is what happened last time, and then I wanted a hat, and then Raph bought it.
Wait, what are you seeing that I'm not?
You click on the
that one.
shirt.
Yeah.
That's very confusing.
Yes, dude. Blue and yellow.
These should be individual product items.
Yeah, we can change that.
That's not going to happen. Blue and yellow jacket though.
The blue and yellow it hits.
I might have to go triple XL and just button the top button. Have you gotten samples of this jacket?
I actually, yes, I have the camo one in my car. Not available.
This fucking guy.
This guy, he just gets special shit.
Wow, the
I
camo
ordered
one?
Hey, did you get offered a camo one?
I didn't even hear. I didn't.
I
know.
ordered myself
That
one.
was literally.
You didn't even see the design.
Somebody timestamp it. That's the moment I knew there was a camo one's existence. I thought we were gonna walk around as crew while wearing camo.
So, well,
Wow.
the thing is like,
Well, nonetheless,
there's
my
many
initial
variants.
question: how's the quality of that?
I love it. It's very comfortable. Yeah.
I've
it's
seen
perfect.
you wearing it.
Yeah, it's great.
That's junk. You're just saying it for the show.
No, it's great.
All right, I won't tell
It's
anybody.
it's perfect if you have a
It's the
long,
same design as this.
if you have a long sleeve T-shirt. No, that one's different. But that's why I got that one out there. That's camo was just to get a sample, just so I kind of knew like, all right, yep, I
We're
like this
talking-
brand.
Does it have water? Is it waterproof or what?
I think it's not a full waterproof. That one's
It's water resistant.
yeah, it's not
Water, it will repel some.
It's
Yeah.
recyclable.
absorb some.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah. Don't be out there in the perfect storm.
But I do got to say,
It would be the perfect storm if I had a camo one.
it'd be good if you had it in time for dust off. We can get that baby going.
Yeah, so if you click on the T-shirt, then you can see all the other options. There are a
Do
lot
we
of
have
color
somebody?
options.
We do have some Mr.
What?
Andy L. already ordering
let's-
stuff.
Andy
Or already
Land.
placing orders.
Pre-order is in. Let's go. Look
He's
at
already
that.
got
Tim, you got an unworn camo brim. I had a camo brim that got stolen. So if you don't want that,
Oh wait, yeah, you did.
pay
Right.
for it. My camo brim disappeared. Buffalo wing bibs. Yep, we definitely have those. It's
We
lobster
were
bibs around
thinking
here.
about some full on bibs as well.
Yeah.
We haven't added those to the site yet.
like,
Overalls.
oh my god,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a full monkey
dude.
suit.
Yeah.
Full
in
monkey
blue.
suit.
Overalls and skins.
In tan.
Dude, get me a green. Get me a green
I think-
overall.
I don't know if mint green.
Did you order a green one?
Yeah, what he's trying to tell you
I got a green one.
is he's got a green one.
Dude, skins and overalls?
Yeah.
That could be the name of one of our mates.
Andy Len stepped up to the plate. Who else is going to step up to
Wow.
the plate?
You'll be
Big
glad
shout,
to know
Sandy.
every 100 we sell, I get a free overall. It's like in the arms of the angels over here.
But yeah, that stuff is on our website. Just click on the stuff for the different variants. that
Website's
pop
out of
up.
control.
And then, like I said, I'll update the coffee. I know there are a couple people asking for replenishes of that stuff, so
If I can make a suggestion,
we'll change that. That's easy enough.
obviously we've got to
Cans.
expand this because, like, I knew those were coming, but I couldn't find them.
Yeah, it's easy to separate.
Yeah,
I
that would be rad because as when you get to see it all together, the full lineup, that full lineup hits. I'm gonna need.
Den Patrol Rob placed an order.
Look at that.
Oh,
Rob,
Rob,
I didn't
come
even
on,
see him
baby.
there.
He's not even in the chat. I don't
He's
even know
not
how he knew.
talking.
He
He's
knew.
not-
I don't even know how he
He
knew.
just felt it. It's like if someone says Seamus's names 3 times.
Little kid sizes.
Little kid sizes would be nice.
There's none
Hey, you
up
know
there.
what? You
Okay.
bring in the shirt, I can one off it for
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, we
get
absolutely
young Charles
can.
a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, we bring in the shirt, we'll one off it.
So that is that.
There are big boy sizes available as well. We always keep it tight for the
Yeah.
big boys.
And if anybody does need like a 4X, let me know.
Yeah.
Speak up now, forever hold your peace.
Sharon's about
Let's
to go off.
go right
Local
to
dent guy, gang, praise God.
Praise
Big
God.
shout, Tim Morton
Praise be.
with Bezos.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
Callbacks.
Well, boys, there's an event this weekend I'm going to talk about right at the beginning of the call.
Fire away.
Lock City Drip.
Drip.
Oh, my God.
We're going to be dripping at Lock City.
Lock City Drip. That's what they should call their merch. Nonetheless, Lock City Drift's opening.
Yep.
Here's how I'm going to start this off. My best piece of advice for anybody that wants to go spectate at a Lock City Drift event is get there early. Dude, people are hurting for car stuff to do out there.
Yeah.
And I get there at 9:15. There's a line, dude. There's
Yep.
people like parked almost to the street at 9:15.
I saw a photo
Yeah.
of the line
Oh yeah.
at some point.
So I Conor McGregor walked up to the media thing,
Yeah.
told him I was Josh from Revival.
Don't you know who I am? And they said, "Who the fuck is that?"
Yep, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh from Lock City didn't put my name down.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to tell you how I got in, but nonetheless, they believe him because they see me all the time. The people are the best.
Yeah.
And that's
At
Shabby's
the
the best
very
as
least,
well.
we at
Very
least
busy
have that.
man.
Yeah.
And also, I did text him the night before. So nonetheless, I'll tell you what. Shit was packed 9:15. It was 10 a.m. It was like the videos you see from Woodstock. Dude, there were people
marching over the
there
bridge.
were people parking on the street.
Yeah.
Some red rope licorice was
There's
going
people
around.
parking on the street and just like carrying chairs and like kids and umbrellas. It was crazy, dude. Absolute insanity.
Yeah.
The guy checking wristbands over the bridge, he wasn't looking at all. Me and Garrett came back from the country club.
Yep.
We popped over there to get some Sandos. And like there's just people like parked on. There's a guy on a motorcycle parking on the bridge. And Garrett's like, hey, you can't do that.
Yeah,
You have a
what are you- what are
wristband?
you
He was
doing
like,
here?
what's a wristband?
Wow.
Yeah. So
Jeez.
nonetheless, didn't realize how much I missed it, man. It was great to see everyone.
Josh said
Yep.
the biggest spectator number they've ever had.
I
The
can't
photo
even-
I saw it, I was like, well, that's big.
Yeah.
dude, you could have seen it from space. It was unbelievable.
Listen,
It's unbelievable.
I can see my foot from space too.
Apparently, the sun came out at some point.
Yep. Towards the end, I believe.
What was the weather like there?
It was cloudy. It would burn off.
It was going to burn off. Yeah. It did burn off.
It was definitely colder than everyone initially expected, but then it got nice. Yeah, it was just fun to hang out with everyone again, man.
A lot of skids.
A lot of skids, a lot of driving. Jordan's car over there looking tough in real life.
How was that livery?
I had to tell my mother to get a Joe off the floor. Unbelievable. Praise God. It was, yeah, dude. It's just perfect. Just perfect.
God bless.
Love to see everything out there. Yeah, it's like I said, if you're gonna get there, like if I'm gonna go, I'm going like 4 tech from now on. This
Yeah.
is so busy.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. A lot of the homies out there. A lot of like I'm thinking about making stickers. I'm thinking about having the Paddock Flex class. Now, obviously, I have nothing to do with Lock City, so I can't do this. But you could just go around the parking lot and be like, all right, you're going in this parking lot. And you could have like a decent car show. There's like a bunch of right-hand drive shit.
Right. So a bunch of cool stuff floating around.
There was a GR there, all
Yeah.
that shit. So,
How was the GR? You check it out? You snoop on it? What do you got?
no, didn't even look at it.
Good.
You can't acknowledge that shit. However, yeah, you could have just like F group, the flex group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't drive, but you're coming out.
But you're there. You're still bringing the
We're
heat.
going to put you in a special little place.
Yeah.
So I think you guys should have a flex group. That's all I'm saying. Really, really fun. Yeah, people are dying for car stuff, and it was a good day. So, yeah, you got to get ready for that next one. It's going to be crazy.
Great
Well, it
start
just keeps
for them.
getting better too.
Yeah.
When is
Keeps
the?
getting
Oh, the
better.
next one's April.
Oh, when's the next one? I have no idea.
April 8th is they're doing a clinic,
Yep.
and then towards the end of April is another, I believe, Saturday event,
Yep.
and then the first whatever in May is their first weekend, so it's Friday and Saturday.
Damn. You'd be concentrating on when those days drop.
Yeah,
Not on when they're at.
I have to figure that out.
You get in the game.
I'm still.
You got to get a phone, 2 computers, an iPad.
You're going to
going.
get a phone with
I
the
need
phone
that.
number you already have and text the person I'm thinking about.
That's probably the easiest way.
Yeah. Because that was the answer he gave me.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah, that works.
The hard parking section, exactly. Oh, we're discriminating against big guys in the oh, hate to see that. In the shop. All the 4X boys.
It's a lot of threads.
That's a lot of 4X.
It's a lot of threads.
That's a lot of threads.
It's a lot of threads.
Yeah, so that was awesome, man.
Yeah.
It was a ton of fun. A lot of good driving. Lots of different track layouts. You just love to see it.
Yeah, they're very, very versatile. And I'm
I didn't
pretty
make
sure
it up to
everybody
the thing, the skid pad, but I will.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah, so that's good. I have a callback
Okay.
Fire away.
from Nick R.
Nick R.
Callback to March 26th, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Music video cars. Check out Nosy Civic Wagon at the end of the Crystal Methods Name of the Game video.
Yeah.
Also worth mentioning is the limousine in Aphex Twins' extremely upsetting window liquor video.
The window liquor video?
Window liquor video.
It's
yeah.
like, have you seen that video?
No.
It's one of my favorite
I
videos ever.
haven't looked these up, but I will.
Me and him were on the same level for musical taste. It is extremely upsetting as well. It's possibly the most upsetting video. Let's pause the podcast and watch it.
Is it
Do you know
What?
what the guy from Aphex Twin looks like?
no?
You will.
All of them?
There's only one guy. Very
Yeah, say bring him up.
freaky guy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, limo's tight though.
The limo's tight.
Limo's tight. Yeah, if you haven't seen Aphex Twin window liquor, it's real good.
Oh, I can see how it starts. We'll have to.
I don't think that is the limo from window liquor or is it from the other one?
There's the acid edit on YouTube. I'm sure that's
The acid edit.
Yeah.
What does that bring us?
can't
Is it
play
your
that.
volume
There we
off? Yeah.
go. Oh, this is just the song. It's not even the video. Never mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
Something tells me YouTube probably doesn't allow it.
Yeah, I'd guess that's
It
the
isn't
case.
window liquor. I'm thinking, yeah, that's awesome. This is the "I Want Your Soul" song, which is also an extremely disturbing video. One of the best.
Yeah.
I want your soul.
Yeah, great song. God, lost my train of thought. Went right into window liquor,
So Lock City was a good time.
dude. Just
That's great.
perfect.
Yeah.
They got great merch.
You see Shook Daddy out
Everything's
there?
so
Speaking
good.
of merch.
I saw Shook running around. Lots of photographers. Oddly enough, all my photographer buddies were not out on the track. They were kind of just going
Hanging.
around, taking pictures of the people,
Vibes.
pictures of the cars. A lot of vibes. A lot of vibe photographers.
vibes.
Those are my boys.
A lot of
Yeah.
vibes. Yeah, big vibes. I know Rap's got that series he's got going where it's like Stand By Your Car type
The
thing.
people. Yeah.
Big fan of that.
Rap's just the best.
Yeah, Rap
Yeah.
is the best.
Everybody's the best. Andy's the best. Everybody's the best.
Uh,
Leon's the best.
big shouts to Raph.
Leon there?
I'm enjoying
Oh, yeah.
seeing him progress on his new car. Congrats to him, by the way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mr. Riff Raff's got a new car.
What do you get?
S13.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. So
damn. Damn. Son's got an S13. now?
he was chasing that car for a little while. And pardon me, everyone. My voice is still a little fucked up from being sick. So, but he was chasing that car for a little while and thought it got away. Buyer, I guess, fell through.
Always do.
And then communication didn't happen immediately, but eventually found his way to said vehicle. And it's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
I love that. How have I not seen that? Is it on his internet?
Been
Yeah.
all over the gram.
Yeah. On his stories, he's been posting up.
Recently?
Yeah.
Like in the past couple days? Because I ain't been doing nothing.
Yeah, past few days because he's had a couple
Yeah. Oh, there it
issues.
is.
He's had a couple issues. He's chasing a electrical gremlin, I believe, that causes the vehicle to start bucking erratically,
Yeah, it's a Nissan.
and it's a K24. So
Yep.
whatever, the motor that everybody takes out,
Wait.
it's one of those.
Oh, it's a KA?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
It's
whatever.
a
The,
K24. Let's
not
go.
K20. Whatever they're
Strong motor.
KA24
Yeah.
or KA2. I don't know what the actual
I think it's just a
Designation.
KA something.
KA2 or something. I don't know.
K20?
Maybe that's what it is.
KA.
I know he's posted it, but yeah, he's dealing with that thing, trying to get it sorted. He's going to try to
You know how
be
you fix that? Put a
here,
standalone in it.
he's going to try to be here for our next donut meet, which is April 2nd.
Oh,
That'd be
April
rad.
2nd. Love
Yeah.
April 2nd. Great day. I should probably put that on my calendar.
Wonderful day. The best
Put it in
day.
there.
That's what
Um,
people are saying.
I got a callback that comes from a listener, also a been on the show before listener.
Oh, that's kind.
This is a callback to what we were talking about winter storage discussion.
Yeah.
This comes from Professor Miller.
Ooh.
Now, Professor Miller, the quick context, he thought that I was talking about him when I said someone was a fucking lunatic. I wasn't. It was someone
What?
else. But
Checks out.
he said, "Good evening, boys of summer. I would like to call back to the winter storage discussion focused on wheel tire care.
Mhm.
I am the one who overinflates the tires on my TT before storing for the winter. Although it is a less common practice, I believe there are two clear justifications.
Ideal gas law. Does he mention ideal gas law?
No.
Okay. All right.
The tires on the vehicle have a smaller sidewall to which I would believe would be more prone to flat spots, even for a short amount of time. Although they may rectify themselves through driving, why not do the simple task of adding air in an attempt to prevent the problem entirely? Chuck mentioned during the discussion that he almost always loses air in his tires.
Absolutely.
To me, this supports my argument. I can prevent or slow the loss of air by overinflating. Loss of air pressure in the tire would cause the tire to be more prone to be flat spots, hence point number 1.
How overinflated does it go, though? Car's not running for 4 months. Slow
70,
loss of air.
70 psi.
Yeah. It just doubles it.
Yeah.
Additionally, if
Also, it
checking
doesn't slow,
for low
by the
air
way.
pressure is part of the uncovering routine, what's the difference if I also look out for high air pressure? I would typically run the TT around 32 pounds, and once the car heads to storage, I'll add about 10 pounds to each tire. Once the spring arrives, I will do the same thing everyone else does and check all 4 tires. If I need to take air out, so be it. However, in most cases, I'm either spot on or need to add a little bit. In summary, Shook, I believe I don't know where that comes from. I believe I have reasonable justifications for implementing the practice of overinflating tires for winter storage, and I'm therefore not a psychopath. Respectfully, Andrew.
I don't know. I need to know the level he overinflates. I need to
He just
clarify
told
the
us.
fact
10 psi.
10 psi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It certainly doesn't slow it. You just have more in there.
Right.
I
it's
think
gonna-
what he said is that as you lose it, you don't have to add it back in. So he says it's vice versa. It's like, what is it, the
I guess, does he
6.5
not
dozen?
have a... Yeah, I don't know. Seems like it'd be a pain. I can see it when it's low. And
So he actually thought I
I
didn't
just
even know.
added air to like 3 tires yesterday. So.
I didn't even know Andrew did this. He thought I was talking about him. Who I was
Beat
actually
Steeler.
talking about, Josh, was you'll remember the guy who came to look at
Oh my
Tommy's
God.
Tommy's Porsche, yeah.
Never forget.
That's who I was actually referencing when he asked what he did for like winter storage. Did he overinflate to prevent any flat spotting?
Right.
Because the guy was very concerned that Tommy parked the car without like wheel things to like keep the tires from flat.
I
That
think-
guy was a psychopath.
I think the psychopath for Andrew was more proven the fact that he thought it was him, wrote that whole explanation.
That's exactly.
Yeah. But obviously, I love Andrew. So
Also, it's funny because Andrew like he chimes in all the time. He's great listener.
Yeah. Great,
Big
great
fan.
guy overall.
great, bro.
Oh yeah. And
One of the
he hits
top
me
lads.
with,
Top-
"I'm gonna
top lad.
email you a callback for tonight."
Oh God.
And I was like, "Oh, if you're emailing
Here it
it,
comes. Yeah.
this is something."
We need something. I want to mix up the math again. I need something math related that Andrew
I
can
mean,
really
he will
sink his
literally
teeth in.
do anything.
Sink his
Oh,
teeth
I thought
into.
about some math thing today.
He would.
Where did the numbers end? No, I definitely thought about some math thing. I'll get it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a little
There's
math
got to be
challenge.
something. Yeah.
You need a little
He
math.
would. He'd be very excited to get involved in any sort of math problem to come in, chime in about it.
Chime on if he wants
Chime
to.
on,
sure.
chime on, chime in.
Whatever. We're
Chime
all here.
on, sweet baby diamond.
What I do this weekend? Any car support? I worked on the car this weekend.
You did actually.
And paddock talk stuff. If we want to jump over to that, I don't know if anyone else has any callbacks.
Yeah, we'll go paddock talk, then I'll go to more callbacks.
Yeah, we can mix it up.
Paddock talk. All right, let's see. Worked on the Civic. Hung out with Josh. Talked about Josh's illnesses and woes.
Yeah.
Some UFC stuff.
We went deep on the UFC stuff. Yeah. So finish up applying all the sound deadening, adhesive sound deadening, I should say, to the floor and panels of the car. Josh was actually firsthand experience to adding some to the rear quarters. The big difference it made.
Huge.
You knock on the old knock test.
It's like turning a tin can into an insulated cup. It's the best thing I can think of.
Unbelievable.
Just like
Unbelievable.
noticeably different.
And then my boom mat showed up. So that's like it's like a 5-layer like thermal acoustic padding that's gonna go below the carpet.
Is that stuff fireproof?
Yes.
Here comes the
I
boom.
wasn't
Ready
like-
or not?
It felt like it would be.
Yeah. Yeah. But listen, if it's not, it's going in anyway.
Let's try it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I started to take apart my whole seat situation, put those together, and then I realized that I am missing some hardware. I will need to go purchase some hardware to mount said slider
To
to
seat?
said seat
Yeah,
because I have the hardware to mount slider to base.
I know just the stuff.
Mm-hmm. Welder.
Matter of fact, I might even have some.
What do you got?
Some
Millermatic.
I don't even know what they're called. I got them at Ace Hardware.
Are they like shouldered bolts?
Yes.
Okay.
And I this is why I was telling you I brought the seat in
Yeah.
to the So that's
Right,
why.
the seat to this.
They
hardware
brought
store?
it in Ace Hardware.
Yeah, because
I
I'm
love
like,
that.
you know what? I don't know what size this is, and I don't have a measuring device, and I can't eyeball this. So I'm just
I know
pop
what
this
size
thing in
this
there.
is. I'm about to though.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna bring it on in, and we'll give it a whack.
There you go.
And it worked out pretty good.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I had going on, and then I realized I was still missing one piece for the shifter rebuild, so I ordered that. That's on its way here. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Good to go. Pretty successful, I'd say. I'll probably be here. Today's Wednesday. If you're listening to this Thursday, I'll be here Friday.
It was. It's a nice looking setup too.
What?
By the way, your mat, the matting, it just looks nice. You should
What?
take pictures
I
of
don't know
it.
if you noticed. I made sure all the logos all went the same way.
I didn't notice that, but you definitely should take pictures of it so you can show people. You
Yeah.
can be that guy.
Oh yeah, put it on the hood during car shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Little
made sure
photo
all
of
the logos on the sound ending all go the same way.
Matched.
Nice.
I get it.
It would have been nice if I could like seamlessly stitch them all together, but
Yeah.
you know, you gotta balance time with
Did-
what's actually useful.
Did Tobias advise you on the installation of this?
No,
Because that's a very Toby thing.
I even
to-
told him, and he's like, I don't know, gives a fuck if it all goes the same way. Even he was like,
When
"This
he
is-
says it, there's something going on.
he was like,
There's
even
something
that
wrong.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I was like,
I think
"Ah."
we need images of that.
Oh, and then my other gripe was I had to order a second box because the first box was so graciously donated to me from Tom from Talking Motorcycles.
How heavy is that shit?
All together between what I've added, the boom out to be about 40 pounds.
Yes, the box is pretty heavy of it, right? I remember I ordered some and it was like, wow, this shit's pretty heavy.
I got one. I got a brand new one right there. He'll sit up. But the box so far I've put in was shy, probably about 4 to 5 sheets. So I got about 4 more sheets to put in there. So it'd be about 40 pounds.
40 pounds, you're going to add 40 horse.
Do they
Everybody knows.
have various thicknesses?
They do.
I
They
was
do.
curious. Yeah.
And this is an 80 mil that I'm using. They go up to a 200 mil.
Oh wow.
I've seen a 30 mil. And then kind of a bunch of stuff in between. The 80 mil is nice because it'll go into every single kind of crack and crevice really easily.
Yeah.
Whereas
Whereas I can imagine that 200 mil
No, that's for a very flat surface.
filling a panel, right?
Yeah, it's a real flat surface. So
Yeah, that's for like cruise ships and stuff.
Vans.
yeah. So overall it went really well. The boom mat will go in, carpet will go right on top of that. I'm gonna get the seats in.
You throw
Voila.
the boom on top of that.
Little boom on
Jackhammer
top
in
of
the back of
that.
that
Yep.
thing.
I'm just thinking, man.
It's gonna be like a Mercedes when you close the door.
I
You're
hope
just gonna
so.
seal yourself
Thump.
in.
Yeah,
Just
just get the
thump.
thump,
The air is gonna
Oh.
feel different.
pop of your ears.
That actually reminded me. I got a deep thought, hot take,
Oh wow.
whatever for a woman demo callbacks.
Okay.
I'll do a quick paddock talk. Installed
Oh yeah, you did some work
installed.
too.
on Sunday. Yeah, I was here because I wanted to hang out a bit, clean up some stuff. I was going to try to make a couple things merch wise, but I didn't do that. I ended up futzing with the Mustang and put steering wheel and hub and wheel in, which
Did
worked out
you
pretty good.
suss out what the deal is with the?
Found a spacer.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a 1/2 inch spacer that connects, to the hub and just pushes the wheel about 1/2 inch so you can put the
The horn button on.
the horn button and all that sort of stuff. So I actually ordered. It was like a $17 piece. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. Let me just grab that.
Yeah.
So that should be here hopefully tomorrow. That'd be great if it was.
Josh's factory steering wheel came off too easy.
Alarmingly simple.
So it's
Have you ever tried taking a steering wheel off
oh yeah,
and you risk just 2 black guys and a broken nose?
dude.
I whispered at this thing and it just went.
Yeah, I had such the wheel off the Acti that had been on since like Godzilla installed it
Yeah.
back in the 1980s.
Yeah.
Insane. I was like sledgehammering that thing
Yeah.
to get it off.
Another fun fact: the clock spring, basically erupted
Did it let go?
on itself.
Yeah, you can never fix those once
Yeah.
they open.
I was just
That's like,
like,
letting the smoke out of a laptop.
dude,
Never
I'm
coming
like,
back.
Yeah.
oh, it let the tape out. That's
Yeah,
what
you
happened.
let the tape
I'm
out,
like,
dude.
what? There's the
You
grease.
can't spool that back up.
This greased, disgusting tape is just everywhere.
Yeah.
Not that it needed to go back in. But yeah, it was just, I popped the 2 top bolts out, started to do the bottom, and then it just like unwound.
Don't you need it for something? Blinkers or something? What am I thinking you need a clock spring for?
I don't know.
Horn?
Potentially the horn, but
Yeah,
I
the
can
horn.
come out with a different. So there's a couple things I'm going to have to do. There's a small little harness that connects to said clock spring. If it were to be in there, but on that is probably a series of 6 to 8 wires. One, I'm going to have to trick one of those wires and put a 2 ohm resistor in to get rid of the airbag light. And then I'd imagine on that same harness or lead for that harness will be the horn wiring. So I had to figure that out.
You didn't need no clock spring.
No, I was just going to cut that because it's just an end. So I was just going to cut that and figure out what I need to do.
It's gonna get all twisty when you get all twisty.
Well, so in the video that advises you how to install a Ford Performance wheel, which I didn't get one of those, but it said, "Oh yeah, get rid of all this. You don't need it. Just tuck the wire down."
Praise God.
Yeah. So, but again, that also doesn't tell you how to defeat said airbag light and all that stuff.
I was thinking the only thing you might have a problem with is your directionals might not turn off.
I checked.
No, I think it's just horn shit.
Actually, no. You know what? I didn't check that they turn off. They do work properly.
That's usually like in like Volkswagen, like your directionals don't turn off.
Yeah.
It's usually clock springs.
The clock spring in this, it was a little odd, honestly, because the videos that I watched previously had it with just 2 bolts, 1 top, 1 bottom. This looked completely different, and this was like, it honestly made me kind of think like, all right, was this car crashed or something?
Yeah.
Like, why did the steering wheel come off so easy? Why was that all fucked up? So it looked completely different from everyone that I've looked up so far. But everything's back on there and it works. So
Welcome.
yeah.
I know in my I exploderized the clock spring in my M shoe, and then I put it back together and I put it back in, and I obviously did it wrong, and it tore the whole wiring harness to the clock spring out when I spun the wheel. So that was fucking awesome.
That's perfect.
Yeah. It was exactly what happens when I do things. I got this back together. What the hell was that? I pull the steering wheel cover. I'm like, oh.
Remember that time George W. stood on the battleship?
And it had an airbag too.
And it
Mission
had
accomplished. Yeah.
That's exactly.
You mean the greatest point in American history?
Job well done.
He's on my Mount Rushmore, George W.
Classic.
So yeah, steering wheel's in, which is good. Like I kind of at the same status. Gotta work with Katie to figure out a good solid day to bang out the rest of the stuff. Hopefully get it all done. Next
Seems like one more solid go.
Yeah, figure like a solid day and a half, I think. I'm gonna start to bang out some of the small stuff, like got to install the harness bar. That's pretty easy. I should be able to do that, on a Saturday morning or
Run
something.
those babies at the back of the back seat. Bottom of the back seat, get that triangle. Get that magic triangle.
Is that how it's supposed to be done? Just zip it right in?
Zip it right in.
So yeah, I got to do that. And then it's just kind of the bigger stuff. Valve cover gaskets, O2 sensors, some brake stuff, and then wheel studs. Mount balance.
Ready to go.
Minimal alignment. And then bring it somewhere to get the, as usual, diff welded and spicy alignment.
Tim Connors, were the cams in stock? Did those cams?
No.
You pop those in?
Those are long-term gains.
Valve cover's coming off. We're going to slap those bad Larrys
Yeah,
in.
let's slap those babies. You know what we could do? I got a grinder. We can just regrind them.
Yeah.
Just
We're only about
reload.
$800 short of crowdfunding it.
Yeah, reload the cams.
Oh, Warren, what's up? I think you just
Just got Big Warren earlier.
I think we just
Isn't don't you have to add metal?
no,
that
you
glug?
just add more you just wear down the real small part.
Yeah, let's pitch.
and then you throw bigger freaking bearings in there.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be perfect, boys. Don't worry
nice and
about
simple.
this. Yeah. Well, let me know when you pop it out. We didn't even have to take the cam out to do it.
We'll just keep spinning it.
Yeah, with one of those a flappy wheel. We can just flappy wheel the shit out of that thing.
Yeah.
Well, paddock talk for me. I moved all my cars out of my garage this week,
Ooh.
which is weird. Got to use that lift and put it down for the second time of its life.
Yep.
Which it has an air locks on it, which suck. Like
What's
the
that?
locks on it are run by air.
Right.
They're pneumatic, which I would have opted to not have them pneumatic had I known.
Do you have to? Is it?
It has to be hooked up to air, which is super annoying.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I unhook it from air all the time. Well, I guess if someone were to try to get in there and steal that particular car, it would be a pain in the ass to get down. Because it'd be like, why is this stuck on the locks?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had the robots clean up the floor, and then I added a bunch of air to all the cars because I didn't overinflate.
You didn't overinflate.
How down were you?
I had 8 pounds of air on one of the M Shoes tires, making me think that it has an actual issue.
8 pounds? You were
8
down
pounds.
2 8 pounds, or you were down 8
2
pounds?
8 pounds. I was down 20 pounds.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
my
a
M3
lot.
elite,
My
quite
M3
frankly.
was down about half
Yeah.
on one of them. Yeah, that's about all. Then I
What,
just put them all back away for the rest of the winter.
There we go.
I was just gonna ask what the plans were for like the clown shoe this year. You still, yeah, you got to do anything to get it ready
Turbo
for
Turbo that fucking thing.
turbo cams.
Send it.
I
I think she's ready to send.
it's ready to go.
Got new tires on her last year.
Yep,
She's ready for a couple track days.
yep.
I don't think I'm doing anything else to anything. Someday I'll have my GTR and it'll be amazing.
Someday.
Short of that, take your time, Seamus. Don't want it back.
Yeah.
We'll go from there, see what happens. And then, yeah, that's all. Put them all back away.
Shook, what's your paddock talk?
Well, guys, it's funny you ask.
I'm gonna post the same photo of my car on Instagram again.
Oh, my car's purple.
I hope he will be back with a proper update.
Hey, all his Instagram,
Next
according to Instagram, he's getting a lot of work done.
Is it?
Actually, yeah, he posted America with some, what do you call them, the rockers.
Oh, a lot of parts came in. Yeah, he disrespected the paycheck, and I
Yep.
know a lot of parts showed up.
Yep.
So, yeah, those are the updates I'm waiting for. I'm yearning for those.
Oh,
Yeah.
and he was
Yearning.
he was
Yearning
supposed to
for
put
him.
the he said this past weekend
a lot of stuff he's supposed to do.
he was
Yeah.
going to start assembling the motor. I don't know if he did that.
I'd go with no.
We didn't see any photos or anything, so
Also on my callbacks, big shout out to our listener Pat P, who lives up in northern Vermont. Went up snowboarding with him to Smuggler's Notch, and Pat can ride in trees like no one I've ever seen. The guy's a fucking animal. And it's still winter because it was snowing up there, so
yep.
suck it spring. But yeah, looking like it's going to be pretty slushy and icy and melty very soon. I saw some rivers along the road that were flowing like the
The Nile,
Capistrano. I don't know.
like the salmon of Capistrano.
Salmon and Capistrano. And then my only other thing from going up there was I was at Sugar Bush today, so it was like 4.5 hours back here.
You made good time.
Oh, I made good time. Long drives, dude. The semi-auto autonomous shit that like my X5 has, like it'll do hold speed, distance from the car ahead of you, switch lanes with the blinkers.
Yep.
Like it makes long drives nothing, dude.
Does it remove you from driving, or does it still keep you engaged enough to where you're not like?
No, I mean it bitches you. You gotta have the hand on the wheel and give it a squeeze every now and then. It's like
Yeah.
having your girl in the car, you know.
Give a quick little.
Baby, I'm still here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like you're just if I'm driving like the Taco or something, or
Yeah.
even like my old car that didn't have all this auto shit. After like 3 hours, I'm like, man, I'm tired. This sucks, you know.
Yeah.
And after, dude, I just like literally 4.5 hours just hammered
just
it
bang
back.
it out.
Like even before the highway, like when you're on the side roads, you just keep it on the auto cruise, just have your hand on the wheel. You know, you're monitoring the speed and everything.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. I read some, and I forgot where I read it. Some study about how much like background mental capacity it takes to like stay in the lanes and like monitor your speed and stuff. And when you eliminate that from the equation, like obviously you're still paying attention,
Right.
Well, that's
but
my
like
problem.
you don't have to brake. You're just like, oh, this is great.
You're a responsible driver, right?
Oh yeah, no,
A
people
lot of
can
people
be
aren't.
morons.
So like removing that part of them using their brain to operate the vehicle, they need to redirect it somewhere else that is not good.
I think a lot of those people don't have a lot of that mental capacity in the first place, so it might actually end up safer. This thing, if you don't pay attention, if you let go of the wheel until it goes red zone, it'll pull over to the shoulder and turn on its flashes.
Just yell at you.
I got it mad at me. I don't know why. I think my steering was like in the way of the stupid camera that makes sure you're not like doing whatever they think you're doing.
There's somebody in the seat.
And like it gave me like a week timeout of not like under 40 miles an hour it can like totally autonomously drive, and it just wouldn't do it. It was like,
Wow.
yeah, you learn the hard way, you dick. I finally get to run it again, but I don't know if anybody else has any of that shit in their car can comment on it. But I did read that like there's a lot of like you don't think about it, but there's a background capacity to do that stuff that just wears at you. It's
Yeah.
not like it's tough. It's just like
That's
after
why
a
I
while,
mean
it's like-
driving like long distance. It is like
that's why it sucks.
tiresome,
Dude,
Like,
honestly, I was like, this is a great test because, like, I usually won't drive past like 3.5 hours in a day.
Yeah.
if I'm gonna go snowboarding or something crazy like that, dude, it was just like no problem getting
Yeah.
back here.
It's pretty
Usually I'd stop, get a monster. Like I just hammered it.
good. Right.
Single monster rod. Single monster.
That's impressive.
How many today?
I'm down to one. I'm trying to.
Buddy.
I might have to. I might bail.
You're pushing the limits.
I am.
Yeah.
One. I might get dropped.
I haven't had one in a while, actually. I've been drinking a lot of Celsius. Celsius been in play.
Yeah, even the Celsius guy. I
I
seen
like
that.
Celsius.
Nice to see the Celsius out there. You know.
Good. It's good. They didn't respond to anything about sponsorship, though.
Yeah, they'll get there. They'll get there. Don't worry, buddy.
Corey, you had a deep
Oh,
thought.
yeah. Okay, so I'm
course, deep
driving
thought.
Saturday.
Do you see Fred Durst cut through a gas station? Hands up and
No.
hands down. Every time.
I saw a vehicle, and I'm looking at this vehicle, and I'm like, you know what? I don't care what anyone says.
I can't believe I know exactly what you're gonna say. Because Catherine was like, I don't even know who Corey is anymore.
I saw this vehicle, and I was just like, you know
Comes
what?
back with a watch, and then he does this.
I was like, I don't care what anyone says. I don't care about the judgment. I fucking love G-Wagons.
Oh, yeah. Those things are cool as hell.
love G-Wagons.
I like those a lot.
I would drive the shit out of one. They look cool. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's a Lego with 4 tires.
She doesn't
You're,
even know
uh,
who you are anymore. You
You're
know?
basically the wife of a, Premier League player,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
I don't care. And the thing is like the one that was parked in, or the one that was in front of us was a G63 AMG. So like
Yeah.
the big dick swinger.
yeah.
That's because you were at Starbucks.
That's true. I was.
Yeah. That's where they all are.
And I was just like, it doesn't even need to be that one for me. I could be in the shittiest one. It just looks so cool.
Starbucks, first off, is a G63 AMG showroom. Every location.
That's where Mercedes brings you to see
Yeah.
him.
And
I love
have you
them.
been in trash ones?
Yeah, but in Theo's.
Yeah, no, but his is like an actual G500. Have you been in like
whatever.
his G18?
I've been in the 2-door one.
Oh yeah, okay. So you've been in trash ones. Yeah.
2-door one.
This thing's so bad, dude.
And it's just like, I love that it's never changed. It's just, this is what it looks like. This
Yeah.
is what it is.
It's true.
Yeah.
It looks exactly the same. The new we covered it. Like last year they revamped the inside. Now
Yeah.
it's like on brand with all the Mercedes stuff.
But the outside is still like,
I'd assume it's still not comfortable to sit in, but
so we sat in them at the auto show.
Yeah.
And you sit up high
yeah.
and you look down upon everyone else.
That's purposely done.
Now, what I was worried about was the steering wheel was going to be like that too flat, like kind of school bussy.
Bussy?
And it was like, no, it was like a normal steering
Yeah.
wheel. But you sat like up high and you looked down upon everyone and all your peers.
I just remember sitting in the back seat, like just like at attention.
Yeah.
fully upright.
It's like if you had a rifle on your shoulder, you'd be perfectly comfortable. Just
But see, what it's designed for hasn't changed.
I was going
Doesn't
to say
matter.
the Germans are kind of known for their stringent military policies, I'd
Yeah.
imagine.
Dude, I love those things. Listen, can't afford one.
No, so what I was
how
going to
about
say,
your used like shitty ones, like 10-year-old used G wagons? They're probably nice. I mean, they're just V8s, Mercedes V8s.
They are Mercedes V8s, right?
But
so
that's
listen,
gonna be good.
you're not in for a bargain. But God, I
You
just
should
like,
get one. I think you having one of those things would be just a new Corey.
that would be unreal.
Go
where-
from
You'd be
a one-
honking in the horn in the Starbucks line. Just be like, I need my fucking latte.
Let's fucking go.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
drive over this car.
All right, we are 2016 G550. It's only 72.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my God. Let's sort lowest price. All right, I got 2002. Here's what I like them so much. The 2002 doesn't look any different than 2016.
Exactly.
Right.
Perfect.
2002 G500,
Yep.
86,000 miles, $37,000.
Let's go down there and get it.
wow, I just found you the one. 2002 Mercedes G500, 123,254 miles for $35,000.
Let's go get it. Let's go
35.
get one.
Dude, I just think this is unbelievable.
Oh, here's one for
This might be the
200,000
future.
miles.
This might be the future.
Dude, let's get down there and get one.
Look at the rear end.
Yeah, dude. Just go out there and send it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Tyler Page, I'd rather buy a Unimog before a decade abused G-Wagon. Have you ever driven a 30-year-old abused Unimog?
Yeah, Unimog, I'm out.
Those are something, dude.
God, I'm looking at these G-Wagons. How do you say no to this?
I think you got to get one.
How do you say no to this? I don't even know.
For a daily, dude, it'd be perfect.
Look at the there's 3 different buttons for all the lockers on it, like all the diffs.
Yeah.
Ah,
Those
Dude.
those buttons, by the way, The whole system always breaks,
I
That's
found
but you won't need it.
found one right here. It's got 200,000 miles on it.
Oh, dude, that's good.
It's prime.
I think they get like 8 miles a gallon too, so they're pretty good on the
It's a
road.
good thing I don't have far to drive.
Gallon a day, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, I can't say no. Look at it. It's so cool.
Yeah, I think you should do it for the show. Buy the highest mileage G-Wagon out there.
Oh man, if I open this up a little bit, you
Don't
know.
buy gray market though. The gray market ones are oof. But
Let's
man,
sort
you
this
get
up.
yourself a nice G500.
G500.
I'll get you a Mercedes. I'll get you Mercedes gear, like a hat
Dude, look
and
at
a
this
shiny
I
jacket.
found a white one.
Come on,
There's a white one right here. Yeah, for
I found
36.
You need-
36.5.
Yeah, this is the one.
things of cream puff, dude. You should get that one.
117,000 miles.
It's perfect. It's just getting started.
Oh, it's got a super light gray interior. Look at that.
How's that so mint? How much is it?
It's 36.5.
Let's go get it. Where is it?
Where are you?
We'll pause the show.
2002 Mercedes-Benz
It's in
G500.
Maryland.
Ugh.
272,000
Maryland listeners, reach out.
miles on
Yeah.
this thing.
Perfect.
They want $38,000.
Just go get the one in Maryland.
Yeah, right.
Holy shit.
What's maintenance got to be like on this thing? How bad
Nothing,
could
dude.
it be?
It's just a V8. It's
How
gonna be
bad could it
fine.
be?
I mean, it's got
Yeah.
portal axles. You replace those every now and then for $50,000. You'll be fine.
How bad could it be? Honestly, you know, I'm not off-roading on it.
Ask Handsome Tim.
Handsome Tim. Oh, I should. Handsome Tim. Listen, tall Handsome Tim.
Tall, handsome Tim.
The guy who's got it all.
Tall, handsome, great Tim. If he's gonna start working on a G-Wagon, the best Tim.
I should ask him. Hey, give me an honest shakedown. What are we talking about here?
Yeah. How many miles? Do you want? I can text him.
God,
Tim,
I
we're
think-
thinking about getting a
dude,
little
wood
crazy.
grain steering wheel.
Yeah,
Listen,
wood grain, everything.
this is just it's
Bring it to KD. Have him put like a 24-piece orchestra in that thing.
it's
Yeah.
astonishing.
Some nice
Some
LED
hater
lights.
visions.
I wonder how much you could beat someone up on this price.
Oh, you could beat him up bad. They're sitting on like
What's that? Right, 36.5.
36. I wonder if you went down there and were like, listen, man.
I'll give you 30.
I think they're,
I'm thinking like 25.
I think they are. I think they are pretty reliable. I think. I mean, you'd be such a dick in one of those things all day.
You would look like the biggest fucking asshole.
Oh, it'd be unbelievable.
5-liter V8. Fuck.
You
It's
know
a
how I
5-speed. What?
You know how I exit stuff in like the convenience store in the Toyota? Just go straight over everything. Same.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, it
wouldn't
doesn't matter. No rules apply.
Yeah.
God. This is where I am right now.
Yeah,
That's where I am.
that's where
This
you are
has
in
been
your life.
occupying my headspace all week.
I
Go
think
from
you're
a
gonna
1
take.
Series to
You're
a
gonna swing for the
G-Wagon.
fences. What's the cheapest one locally?
Like 38, 39.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
What color is it?
Black.
Mm,
Like the rest of them.
good color.
They're,
So that's what I was going to
We
say
just
about
make big
those
cash
things.
offers at Starbucks.
yeah. This one, the one in front of me, man. Oh. Let's look looking. Sounded good.
There's ever a car that didn't need 500 horsepower. It's a G-Wagon.
That's good. I wonder. You can get what is it? The what's the other model of it? The 4x4 squared.
Yeah, don't look at those prices.
Let's see what we got.
Got
going.
Rob in there. Nothing like a dirt lot throwdown on a G-Wagon. Bring the gold AK and you'll be Gucci.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
You go in there, you're like, listen,
Look, man.
hear me out.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I just need an everyday car for an everyday guy, and I'm looking at this G-Wagon.
Yeah. What's the cash price?
Cash price. Dude, 2023. I think they changed the headlights for 2023.
Yeah, that's all they did. And they changed. The inside's totally different, though.
Look, it looks
Just running over
ridiculous.
curbs and trash cans. Yeah. So when we get off the highway today, we get off our like weird bridge highway next to us. There were two like spin bikes, the rental bikes, on the side of the highway, and I was just daydreaming about if I had a bully bar so I could just explode them.
Just run them over.
G-Wagon, factory exploded.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh man.
I mean, that's
It would be such good podcast content. You having a G-Wagon.
like you buying a used one of these. You're shaving $100,000 right off the top.
Yeah. First, so that's what you got to factor in. The
problem
costs
is-
you negative $100,000 to buy this.
But you're always fixing a $100,000 vehicle.
Well, they're not really $100,000 vehicles. Is the best part about it.
They're 202,000.
Yeah, but they're based on just military shit hardware.
They are. But
I can
you
get
buy
I can
those?
get my
Can you buy the parts?
I can get my comrades in Poland to ship us some parts.
I mean, you step up to a 2003, price goes up $10,000 no matter what.
I'll talk to
What do they
Jeduk
do?
over there. He'll send us all sorts of stuff. What do you
What
need?
did they do in 2003 that mattered so much?
I don't know,
Made it
but
better.
I mean, same mileages, and I mean, some of these things are 60,
2003?
50. Yeah,
That's been a good year.
Here's one for 50 grand, 83,000 miles.
Listen, all I'm saying is I can picture it.
All I'm saying is pay 50. Get a nice
I can, I can manifest
Do
it.
you want a Tiffany blue colored one?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Turns out I do.
Matter of fact, yes, I do.
It's exactly the one I want.
Turns out you found exactly the car I was looking for.
Here we go. With the black optics package.
Do you think that was an option? Or do you think someone...
Like your boy outside of the restaurant today?
Yeah.
Getting that black optics? Dude, I'll tell you, get my boys in Poland, man. We'll ship some pieces.
TD said 2003 is where they changed the suspension.
Up Jordan's in, we can start the podcast.
So before that, I wonder if that's why. Maybe...
They use oak instead of pine.
Oh, yeah, me going. Oh, man, that was good.
That's a blue. TD's
Well,
for the
anyway,
win.
that's my...
That's a deep thought.
Yeah.
That thought's good. I think you should do it. Lots of trucks out there. All
Best
of them
trucks.
dogs.
I think about
Right.
how much that amount of money can buy you in anything else.
Yeah, but not going to be G-Wagon and
It
anything
won't be a
else.
G-Wagon.
No.
You know what you could buy? You could buy the American G-Wagon, the H2 Hummer. If I score one of those for a dime.
You know what? Here's the other
Did
thing
that
about
for
the G-Wagon.
$7,500.
It's appropriately sized. Like, you can use it.
Yeah, H2 Hummer's a horribly sized. Isn't
Nah,
it just a
it's-
Jeep Wrangler?
It's weirdly wide.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
A little more room. The man spread.
Oddly rectangular. It's
Easier-
like a really big shoebox.
Easier to man spread.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah,
but
you
we
can
could-
buy an H1.
You don't want to do that. But you could buy an H2 and we could put Mercedes badges on it.
Let's cross shop a G-Wagon to a H1 Hummer.
Nick R says he'll double his B for B if you do it. That's
We got to
unbelievable.
know what Nick R's B for B is because we're gonna need a little bit.
It's
No,
definitely
TD's is gonna too. We're getting some real groundswell support.
All
This
right,
is
good
better than
news.
the
We
cam
got
discussion.
we got two H1s listed right now.
I mean that's
Dude, you
oh
don't-
wow.
it has
Dude.
897 miles on it.
Dude, H1 Hummers, motors are trash.
I'm gonna
you
be
immediately
honest.
get to dump the motor.
It's wow. Is that a farm truck?
Matt Wood, H2s are stupid big with no interior space. Yep.
So that's what I was going to say is H2 way bigger footprint, but the interior space is the exact same.
Dude, this isn't a vehicle. This is a military operations.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, an H1 Hummer?
Yeah.
no, this one was like
Yeah, H1 is no.
it's done a few tours.
Plus the motors are junk.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at.
See, Jordan's back in the chat. Chat's going off. Love to see
Well, you
it.
get 2002 H1. This one's got 5,000 miles on it. This one could be it.
Trash factory.
Dude, look at this. Where would I park this in the parking lot at work?
Dude, I'll make you a special spot.
Where would you park that at Starbucks?
Wherever
is
you
the real
want,
question.
dude.
I just think about the joy of driving this thing around, doing 45 on the highway. Just no one can fuck with you.
Absolutely top of the fucking speed chain.
Insane.
I think a G-Wagon's a better idea.
Yeah.
Albeit way more expensive.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be more expensive. 6.5 liter Detroit diesel V8.
You can get an armored H1.
The miles per gallon is listed at 0 and 0.
Yeah. It's gallons a mile.
Yeah. So anyway,
Holy
that's where I'm at.
Yeah, the H1s have just an absolute trash bucket of a diesel motor. Totally not worth owning.
I can't believe if you look on eBay, there's some lookers for H1s.
Some
I'll tell you.
H1s?
Yeah.
What do we got?
You got any
I
that are
mean,
gold
there's
plated?
2022 Hummer H1 armored Humvee
Yep.
for the
I got news for that guy.
reasonable price of $230,000.
There you go.
What does it come with? All the artillery?
Rockets.
I hope so.
H1 number will break on you always. Yeah.
So see, the G-Wagon seems
It's like
sensible
the
now.
Alfa Romeo
Oh, here we
of
go.
off-road.
Here's a 2002 Hummer H1 Jurassic T-Rex edition. One of 115. Says it's the best deal on eBay for
They made that up.
Currently $40,000. The brush guard on this thing. Look at that brush guard. It's not even a brush guard.
It's an exoskeleton.
Somebody welded a fence to the front of this thing.
You love it. You love it.
Oh my God. What a comical vehicle.
Matt was right. If
Holy
you do an H1,
shit.
it's going to be the two-door pickup like in Going in 60 Seconds. Best one.
So the one I just looked at had like the cap on the back.
897 miles. 40,000 idle hours.
That's right. Yeah.
True. Oh, detail by Dugout in Bama.
Pell City, Alabama.
That's
see.
H1 County.
That's H1. Yeah, find us an H1 down there. Nice H1. Well, Corey, I think you
Yeah.
should buy a G-Wagon. I think it'd be great for the show.
I think it'd be great. I think it'd be great for my
I was gonna
personal
say it'd
self.
be great overall. Imagine how much meat you can put in that thing.
Oh, my God,
Buddy.
dude. It comes with meat. Imagine how much attention you get. People would love it.
Especially as you're running things over.
I just think
I
about.
would fucking smash everything.
I had the thought. That's the thing. Like in each one, like it doesn't matter if like the on ramp's closed.
Yeah.
It's like,
it
I'm
doesn't-
taking-
it
I'm taking
doesn't-
it anyway.
It doesn't in the G-Wagon either.
Have you ever seen the videos of H1s climbing walls?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
neither
amazing.
of those vehicles will give a shit if anything's
Yeah.
closed. Imagine the one day we get snow on the ground, you just be God.
Yeah. That'd be the best.
Let me lock them all.
That's the day.
Going around turns.
That's the day you spin it and end up in a ditch somehow.
Well, that's where I'm at.
Yep.
That's where I'm at, people.
We really need to progress this whole thing so we can see your dream come true.
Yeah. We gotta up the B for B here.
Oh, yeah, this
Yeah.
B for B really going.
Yeah.
Speaking of B for B, you want to do B for B now?
Yeah,
Fire
let's
away.
go.
Let's do that.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Chuck from Revival Motoring, talking to you about the Bucks for the Boys. What's Bucks for the Boys? Bucks for the Boys is a value for value system, how we keep this podcast going in your hands and out of the hands of the evil advertisers. We don't have any advertisers anymore, right? Thank God.
No.
So what we ask is if you find any value in this podcast, any value at all, or if you want Josh to have cams or Corey to have a G-Wagon or a Hummer H1,
Or just to keep our lights on.
or just keep the lights on in the studio, go on revivemotoring.com/B4B. That's where you find the sustainable donation section where you can pick an amount that you give us per podcast, per month, per whatever you want. There's a bunch of options up there. Maybe double them up. See what you got, you know? We appreciate anything.
Yep.
And if you don't want to do sustainable, we get it. We get another option for you. info@revivemotoring.com on PayPal. Chucking a number that means something nice to you on there, you know? Send it our way. Throw a note on there, and we are contractually obligated to read that note
We certainly are.
on the old news. On the old news right now. Also, you know, you don't have to donate with the old cash. All sorts of different ways to help us out. You can hit us up with some hot leads, some news tips, perhaps funny photos of Corey, photoshops of him in the G-Wagon,
Oh, have at it.
which we'd really love if you were to do that at any of our email addresses or Instagram accounts. Also, the best thing you can do, the easiest thing you can do, is just tell somebody about the podcast.
Yep.
Sit them down, force them to listen to it.
Have a nice conversation with them.
If you're getting forced to listen to it right now, maybe you should donate so you don't have to listen again.
That's true.
Or you'll learn to love us.
Yeah. And then, you know, further on that, you can also leave us a review. We only accept 5 stars. We
5 stars only.
We read them on the air. And also, a nice thing you can do, if you really want to get involved with, you can literally pop on about 7 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays on the YouTube, watch us live, contribute to the show live, and join our incredible chat room, which is really just unbelievable right here.
Always popping off.
Absolutely. There's a
Greatest
lot of
chat room.
lot of innuendo going on in that chat room right now.
Yeah.
And
A lot of dude on dude.
most of us know each other, but you could be part of the Revival Motoring chat room family,
Mhm.
which we'd love to have you on there. Yeah, that's it. It's just, you know, it keeps us going. We don't have to read ads anywhere. I hate ads. And we can talk about whatever we want, like overthrowing the government.
Exactly. And if you are an active B for B subscriber, you are automatically entered to win a, dare I say, gift basket from us at least once a month.
Yep.
And from time to time, you will receive some stuff in the mail, whether it be postcards, stickers, pleasantries, you know, toenail clippings. I don't know. We have your address. We'll send you some stuff.
Yeah, picture of Corey in a G-Wagon autograph.
There you go.
Very well could be that. So, again, if you're an active B for B sub, you will get that sort of stuff. And we are working with some lovely, lovely people. Like, for instance, on the end of our podcast table, we have some materials sent in from our friend Pottle from Every Detail Maine.
Bottle.
Every Detail ME on Instagram and Facebook. If you want to go check him out, he does the old details up in the old Maine state. But he was kind enough to send us some stuff to put into the next winner's basket. So not only will you get some stuff from us, but you will get what's on the end of the table in about 2 weeks, whoever we pick.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
know
we
yet.
got some more stuff coming too.
We do that randomly on our spinny wheel of happiness.
The old spinny wheel happiness.
He actually made the switch in the Instagram. Is actually Every Detail Maine now.
Oh, it's full on Maine?
Every day too, man.
It's full on.
Not
Maine.
like Gucci Maine.
Not like Gucci Mane. It's
Okay.
Every Detail Maine. So it's made it to a full transition.
That's wonderful. So yeah, we work with some people to bring you guys some good stuff. We have basically the next 2 months covered between Poddle, Details by Doug provided some other stuff for next month. Then we have some Don't Die stuff coming from our friend
Don't
Nate,
die.
for the month after that. So yeah, we're trying to push some things and bring you guys some cool stuff
Community-based prizes.
because we do genuinely appreciate everybody who helps us out.
We certainly do.
And with that said, we have some numbers that rate us from the previous week's episode.
We certainly do. And our previous week's episode was a pretty solid one because it landed us at 14 cents per listen.
For our tweet cents.
Ooh.
So 14 cents. It's a solid effort from the team. Josh, were you here last week?
I was not.
He wasn't. Bucks per listen, baby. Let's
was
hear
dead.
it.
I was Blakey boy.
It was Blake.
It was Blake.
I said 14 cents.
What?
I said 14 cents.
14 cents.
Yeah.
Did you say let's hear it?
Oh, you said 14 cents.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you said last week was 14 cents.
No. It was a pretty solid effort last week that landed us at 14 cents.
14
Oh,
cents.
okay. What
Last
was it
week was 15 cents. All right, we're still in those double digits though.
Yep. It's all that matters.
Blakes
So
per
the-
listen. So we had 14 Blakes per listen.
Blakes
We had
per listen.
14 Blakes per listen. We didn't have. We had, 0.14 Blakes per listen. We had 14 whole Blakes per listen.
That'd be something.
This room.
I love having Blake around.
Josh, did you hear what the goals were?
No. No,
We
because
hit-
I listened. I tuned in for a little bit when I was physically sitting at the computer.
That's a good thing you tuned out.
And
so
then, yeah.
when we hit 69 cents a listen, I'm hiring a mariachi band.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
hear that part. Matter of fact, I Googled it as you were talking about it. Found a couple options in case.
So we just
We
need
need to.
200 of you to stop listening, and we're
Yeah.
gonna hit 69 cents a listen.
Yeah. We had $1.11. What was the other double thing at $1.11? Oh, grand pianist.
Grand pianist.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to get grand piano in this room for a single episode. We have to put it outside. Go to the sky cam.
Put Drake in the corner. Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that.
So $1.11. You want a grand pianist? We're going to $1.11. That's what we're doing.
The
You guys gonna have black. We're all gonna have black tuxes on.
the
Oh,
options.
100%.
Oh, what we were talking about having on today. Snap-on flashlight glasses.
Oh, that's right.
The thing Kyle wears?
No,
You mean
that's the
Kyle's-
headband.
Kyle's God Vision?
That's his headband.
You
They've
ever
got-
talk to him when he's wearing that with it on? And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's
So Bobby was showing me.
Bobby.
They've got glasses.
Bobby Bulbs?
Bobby
with
Bulbs.
Bobby Bulbs.
Yeah.
With the lights on the side of them. They got them from the Snap-on guy. I'm thinking, hey, we'd up the company. We're like, listen, we're gonna do a whole episode. We're gonna wear the glasses with the flashlight on.
Why
Not
don't we
say a
just
thing
hit up
about
our
it.
Snap-on guy? He'll give it to it.
Not to say a thing about it because I'm not trying to pay for them.
Just talk to Carlos. He'll give it to us for the podcast for sure.
All four. We're gonna run it.
Bobby and Katie, can you
Never-
ask
never
Carlos
talk
if
about
we'll-
it.
We're
he'll
just
give us
going to
one
end
of
up
these?
with headaches.
We'll shout out his Snap-on in particular.
It's gonna be the sweetest laser show ever.
Just
It's gonna be
everybody not looking at each other.
The camera's going wild the entire time.
We gotta get what do you call it going in here? A little bit of fog going in here.
I
Yeah.
got a great
Great fog machine.
Fog machine?
It's not a fog machine. It is a haze machine.
Haze. We got some haze going in here. This way
Yeah.
we get some lights going. That's like the thing you posted with the kid, the gamer.
Oh, right.
Like, yeah.
Dude,
He's the best.
I should 100% hook the haze machine up in here.
We need lights.
Does it make everything sticky?
No.
Okay.
He's never put it in a place that's small. You have no idea. You can't say no. You have no
It
idea.
definitely doesn't.
I just picture
It
leaving,
smells.
leaving a film on everything.
Yeah.
No, it'd
It
be
smells.
funny. We can hook it up when Shook's here and not tell him about it. And I have a remote.
Just starts
And it just
smoking.
this computer just starts smoking.
Yeah.
I mean, my haze machine could fill this room up inside of 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of haze.
It'd be hilarious for the chat room. Chat room would love it. Nobody on the actual podcast listening, like
Yeah, would have a
the
clue.
amount, the real
The
people.
10 of
were-
you in there, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh, and to everybody in the chat, I did not have the itis. I was not pooping myself last week. Just to put that in there.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Clear
That's
that
good.
up.
I did get a question to ask if you were in the bathroom the whole time.
Yeah, no. I'd rather have the itis. You know, just dead to the world.
There you go.
You hate to see it.
Yep. Any YouTubes?
We're going YouTube's now?
No. You know what?
That's
I
crazy.
had it. I switched it, but I probably shouldn't have.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Let's cue the boys. get some news. You got that death bell ready?
Yeah, of course, buddy. I'm looking at it right now.
Give us a little chime. For the death of the Chevy Camaro.
Is the Chevy Camaro done?
Production of the 6th generation Chevy Camaro will end January 2024. GM announced Wednesday.
The times we had together.
The Detroit automaker statement is that this is not the end of the Camaro story, which could mean nearly
Tis
anything.
only the beginning.
Could mean nearly anything. There are a lot of rumors circulating about what might happen to the name. Keyword name.
SUV. They're going
The
to make
car
it to an
could
SUV
very well-
conglomerate.
The car could very well get the Mach-E treatment. However, to commemorate the end of the 6th generation car, Chevy will introduce a limited run collector's edition package on RS, SS, and ZL1 trims. The automaker says the package pays homage to Camaro's resurfacing ties that date. Resurfacing ties that date back to the development of the first generation Camaro in the 1960s.
Mm-hmm.
Most notably, the program's initial codename Panther. No mechanical alterations to the vehicle as a part of the package were stated. So with the death of the current Camaro, this really brings up a question, kind of a, again, Sad Bell type of question. As we were looking at KD's shop, and there's a C8 Corvette,
Yep.
and now the death of said Camaro, and Chevy doesn't even offer a front-engine rear-wheel drive vehicle once Camaro's gone. That's just gone. And it's mind-blowing to think that.
Wow. That's the end of my life.
Unless there's something I'm missing, or they're going to come out with, what I highly doubt.
No. That's it.
It's just,
That's
that's
the end
it.
of Chevy.
It's done. Adios.
Front engine, rear wheel drive.
Into that,
Maybe that's just not the play for them anymore.
what would they switch over to? The LT platform, right?
So they've got trucks.
Yeah.
SUVs.
Okay, so
CUVs.
there's still potential
And-
for trucks to have front-engine rear drive V8s.
Yeah, but
They're obviously going to try to step away from the table for that.
and then the Corvette. So honestly, they did it a lot quieter than Ford did. Ford made a public announcement like, "Hey, fuck all the cars.
Yeah. These
Yeah.
guys just
We're doing
slipped it out.
Mustangs and trucks."
Yeah.
Slipped it in like a thief in the night.
Chevy just was like slowly weeded their way through it all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're
BT Dubs, no more Camaro.
they're doing
Yeah.
something special for the end of their line, but I think the elephant in the room,
The elephant, if you
the
will.
elephant in the room is going to be obviously the 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170.
The American over-the-top display
Rocks.
of just how they introduced this thing.
Yep.
Helicopters,
Helicopter onto a goddamn drag strip.
flames, drag strip, smoky burnouts, crowds chanting. I'm sure there were hot dogs there.
Dude, 1,025 horsepower corn fuel. That's the most American thing I've ever heard in my life. It only makes 945 torque. It gets its terrible name from the 170 proof ethanol fuel mixture.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the name's so dumb. 91 octane. If you put it in if you dare put 91 octane in this beast, it only makes 910 horsepower
Do you know what it does?
and 810 torque.
I thought this was rather cool.
I'm trying to get the number on the 87.
Let's see. Where's my... I highlighted this, but of course I'm going to lose it.
I do like. What do you got? Do you find it yet?
The engine software detects the levels of ethanol in the fuel, and when 65% of ethanol or more is detected, the fuel gauge icon on the dash will turn blue, indicating that the full 1,025 horsepower is available. When 20% ethanol or less is detected, the gas icon turns white, and power is then reduced to just 900 horsepower and
What happens
810.
between 20 and 65%?
That's
Good
where the
question.
shit gets wild.
Good question.
That's 45%. There's a big
There's a
stretch
big gap,
there.
right?
Dude,
right.
what's the 87 numbers? Can it
Yeah.
still blast a GT Mustang at 87?
My
octane?
favorite line of the whole thing was that like the 7th and final edition is already banned in stock form from the NHRA.
Yeah,
Love
done.
that. Of course.
Straight to jail.
It was a certified 8.91 at 151 miles an hour.
It went 0 to 60 in 1.66.
Okay, how do you feel about that number?
That is on a prep surface with a professional racing driver.
And
There's going to be a lot of tires lost trying to replicate that number.
Yeah, that's a very prepped car overall.
Dodge did, they did come up to let everybody know that it can do a wheelie.
Yep.
In fact,
I mean,
it
it
will
comes
do
with
a
a factory parachute. Oh my God. What does the parachute have on it? Do we know?
Ooh, on the back of it when it releases.
Probably just a dong.
Ju-
I'd imagine it's just a
Yeah, just
Veiny.
a big old sack.
big old dong.
Jesus riding an eagle. Let's see.
It can. It's $100,361. They're making 2,500 to 3,000 U.S. cars.
Yeah.
It says production's limited to 3,300. So does that mean globally?
That must be globally, yeah. So
Wow.
if America does them
Oh.
right, we'll get the full 3,000.
So okay, so if I just read, I don't know, 3 more lines, I would say production is limited to 3,300, with 300 destined for Canada alone.
Oh, Canada.
Ordering opens March 27th.
It has the same block as the Demon V8, but all new internals besides the old crank.
Yeah.
105 millimeter throttle body, and these injectors do 164 gallons an hour. But how many bananas per minute is that? Yeah, what a ridiculous number. Just tells a normal number. Has a 3-liter supercharger now, heavier duty or driver liner, and you can get a street tire and wheel package if you want to drive this baby on the street, which every single customer does.
Yeah. Here's what I like about Dodge, though. It's like usually when manufacturers put out like such an outrageous car, it's like, hey, this is the color it comes in. This is how you buy it. And people buy it. They don't care. Whatever. It is what it is. That's how it comes. Dodge says, you've got 14 exterior color options, 2 satin black paint options,
All offensive.
4 interior options, optional carbon fiber wheels. So like,
Yeah,
what do you want? What do you want? Do you want lime green with a blue interior?
Yeah.
It's yours.
Now I want the blue with the red for the Superman.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's yours. Whatever you
They
want
tell everybody it's Superman.
with the carbon fiber wheels. So not only they're only building 3,300 of these things, but it's likely that when we see this, every single one is going to be listed as a one of one.
It's also likely once they realize how much they sell, they're going to make 30,000
They're going
of
to
them.
just do it again.
30,000. Hey, we flubbed the number on the marketing. That's my bad.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be a car.
17 by 11 inch wheels for the rear.
I didn't even know if I was this in between this and a Hellcat Red Eye and like a normal one, if I'd even notice how much faster this is. It probably
No,
just be
that's the
spinning them to win them.
Wow. The wheels themselves are Lax Enterprises 2-piece carbon fiber wheels.
And they look like the normal, like old school
They
Dodge
do,
wheels.
yeah.
They look
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it is
Wow.
something else.
They
You know-
contribute to an overall weight savings of 157 pounds in the Demon 170 versus the Hellcat Red Eye.
Damn, throw your
Dodge
wife
is
out.
doing.
You get a
It's,
ton of weight off this thing.
I just read this 2-speaker audio system.
Pretty deep. That's like my Acti.
Sound insulation delete,
Mm-hmm.
bright pedal delete, trunk carpet delete.
Did you say brake
lamp
pedal delete?
bright pedal.
Oh, gotta go brake.
Cloth door trim panel. Let's see what else. Passenger seat belt delete, rear seat belt delete, trunk carpet, lamp delete. So like they were like, hey, if it's not nailed down, get it the fuck out
It
of the
doesn't
car.
need to be here.
But this brings me to like Dodge just noticed what like Ford and Chevy were doing with like the Yenko
Yeah.
or like their Roush factory race cars, and
Yeah.
was like, but why don't we just put a VIN on it
Right, and just sell it.
just to sell it?
Here, let's keep these safety components and just sell it.
Because like the whole like Ford factory like race drag car thing was always like, oh, it's cool, like, you can buy one, like Tasca down the road, like you could get one. Actually, they had one there. You could get one through them.
Yeah.
They were an eligible seller for one, but it's a race car.
Right, that's it.
And Dodge
One
was
trick
like, yeah,
pony.
but like, why not?
Why don't we do that on the street?
Yeah, why not just give that person with a VIN?
I appreciate the Demon now having a neck tattoo of 170.
Straight like throat,
That's just-
Dude,
Full throat
imagine the
tattoo.
Demon like T-shirts. It can have the drag times on it.
Oh boy!
Horsepower numbers.
I mean, again, the
The
marketing.
thing is every. So here's the thing: every person who gets their hands on one of these, which is going to be 3,300,
Yep.
is going to say they ran an 8.9 quarter mile.
100%. That's literally why I buy it. Matt Rapp Design. We're about to see some new records for car loan interest rates. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. I think I'm going to trade my 1,500
Yeah.
for one.
Every guy's going to be like, I did an 8.9.
8.9.
Like, no, you didn't.
This little baby right here, 06166.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Yeah.
20 seconds later to 60. With
Tyler
all
Page in the
theaters.
chat. Wheelie bar makes a good toe point.
True.
Accurate.
The factory shoot is just something.
It
to
doesn't show.
behold.
It doesn't show a picture, right?
Yeah,
The shoot, yeah. In the like release photos, there was photos of the shoot mounted on the thing.
Tim
Okay.
Connor's absolutely correct. You can't ever run it because you'd have to cage it.
Yeah. So like
There's got to shoot no cage. That's the best.
you can run it once.
and then get kicked right out.
You
Oh,
can run it
actually, no.
once.
Yeah, if they.
No,
but
they'll
if,
never let you run it.
I
They'll
was
know.
gonna say if anybody at the track with half a brain recognizes it.
So these are
Yeah.
street pulls only?
Yeah. Parachute.
It's so
you gotta take the
ridiculous.
license plate off.
Come on, baby.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, you can get one out of it, one hell run, and then they're gonna throw you out immediately. You mean, get the fuck out.
I've seen videos of cops pulling people over because their cars are loud because they're in track mode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's absurd. It's
Get ready for
absolutely
more
absurd.
of those.
Look at you. Dude, you get a box of jewelry with it.
To you?
It's all cubic zirconium.
Yeah. What is that?
It's like a box.
It's like a bento
These
box. Is that cologne?
Yeah. It looks like
Are
cologne.
those cufflinks for your dad?
It looks like a wallet. Like,
Demon scent. It's
and
demon
there's a
piss.
bunch of. Oh no, there it is.
Oh, it's a
Oh, it's because they're all alcoholics anyway.
Oh.
It's a decanter and like crystal glasses,
Is the back of it a mirror?
and those look like whiskey stones.
It has to be a mirror because that's
Whiskey
where you do
stone.
your cocaine, have some whiskey, and then drive your 1,000
Yeah.
horsepower Dodge.
Drive her home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Love that Dodge is still bringing it hard in 2023.
Zero fucks. Yeah. I appreciate it.
I love it. Now, did you think it was necessary for them to fly it in on the helicopter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Otherwise
what
they
other
would've had to
way?
register it.
What other way?
They're
It's
not gonna
kind of like
register it.
it's kind of like Macho Man or Hulk Hogan coming down from the rafters.
They're not
It's
trying to
of
put
that.
any miles on the thing.
That's true.
They then
True.
proceeded to run it down the track.
Yeah.
Wow,
Quarter
dude,
mile at a
that
time.
guy. Wait, was the guy in the car when it was on the helicopter?
I fucking hope so.
Because like I've seen the video.
I was gonna say I've never seen anybody get into it.
I never saw anyone get into it.
No, he
Or
was
out.
in there.
I never saw anyone get into it. I saw it land. They unhook it, and it
Goes.
goes.
It's the demon. That's why.
Matt
It's
Rabbit?
demon stick.
That guy.
That stuff is just you have something to remember the time you drove it before the repo.
the repo or the crash or the DUI. I don't know either one.
A lot of those are an option.
But oh my god, imagine you just shitting your pants. Like in that you're sitting in the car on the plate getting flown through the
Yeah,
air.
that's
That-
Right,
good.
because at that point it's not like a parachute will save you.
Nothing's gonna save you.
You're just along for the ride.
There's no way. That had to be it had to be like a cut or something. There's no way.
They put it behind a curtain.
there was like, what do you call it? Footage, like spectator footage. It was like
It's
just
being-
watching it happen.
Dude, I've seen deep fakes of
choppered
Joe
in.
Biden making like a speech without stumbling.
Yeah.
Anything's possible at this point.
Dude, unbelievable. I mean, it's a wild thing. I don't know what's next for Dodge. Is this like that? Hey, listen, we know it's going downhill for us after this. Do we just
dude,
gotta go?
It's gonna be crazier. Knowing what's next for Dodge.
What can they do?
It's probably gonna the 2024 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 200 Farewell Edition, and it's
Right.
gonna be a 2,000 horsepower. Same thing.
Oh man, I
Or
can't-
I'm thinking they just
got
go to
two
12.
motors.
They should really stretch this. Go
Dude,
to 1,200
I
horsepower.
I like how they wrote the number on the windshield on the window, like
I
if
don't
they
know
were
why,
at
why
like
do they
a,
call it the Demon 1025?
doesn't roll off the tongue the same way a Demon 170 does.
Yeah.
When I saw 170, I was like, this thing trapped 170 miles an hour, and
That's what I thought it meant.
I was like, there's no way. And then I saw it trapped 151, so maybe they should call it 151. Could have had the liquor and everything.
Bacardi. Yeah.
Wow, it's got Brembo brakes on it.
I hope so. It's got a fucking parachute. Jesus. I got another news that you guys are gonna like,
Please.
boys. Ferrari customer data was stolen in a cyber attack.
I did see that.
Hackers got names, addresses, and contact information. Luckily, no financial information was breached. Little
Is
tip
that-
to the hackers: everyone on that list has a fuckload of money.
Is that
Yeah.
according to Ferrari that no financial information
Of
was
course it
squeezed?
is.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, you hate to see it. Luckily, my name wasn't on that list.
Yep.
But everyone on that list, they're gonna be fine.
Jamiroquai.
Jamiroquai, all his.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wonder if we get Jamiroquai's.
But
phone
also,
number.
here's the thing: people like that aren't buying the name under Jamiroquai.
Also
they're all
true.
LLCs.
Yeah, they're all like LLCs.
I was
that you
just saying,
don't-
and people like
you can't
that,
figure out where they go to.
they'll just, it's not going to affect them
They'll just get a new name.
whatsoever. For the most part.
Yeah, give me a new social.
Right.
Like that's not
Hey,
the first time
government,
this
let me get a
happened.
new social.
Yeah.
You know what's I missed on callbacks, but you know we talked about what's funny. We talked about my buddy that bought a WRX,
Yep.
got a super competitive rate under list.
Great weight.
I was talking to Derek. What's his Instagram account? R33
Medium performance.
Medium Performance.
There we go. That's
His
the
buddy
guy.
listened to the podcast, went and bought the same color, exactly the same WRX,
Yeah.
And we were just talking about Mini's offering
Mini
competitive
2.99.
financing and off list.
Yep.
Seems like it's happening.
Tides are turning, pendulum swinging.
So I remember you sent that thing in the group chat with the Toyota.
Yeah.
You were like, "Is it happening?" So
Oh, yeah,
I got the same thing.
Yeah.
Clicked it, filled out the whole thing. I was like, "Let's
Love
play
that it
this.
has GR.
Yeah, let's play this whole thing." So I fill everything out.
Well,
Whatever.
what we got was an email that said competitive. It was as a screenshot. It was like a targeted ad that said competitive rates on Toyota GRs.
Yeah, I'll have it right here. I'll bring it up just to be totally clear. Let's see. That's the
And I
actual
sent
GR.
this to the
Here you
boys.
are. Yeah, 2023 Toyota GR Corolla. See limited time offers and get a free trade-in value in just seconds. So
Perfect.
I did it.
Yeah.
They called me. Now I did this already with a Toyota dealership right down the road. I did to a different Toyota dealership, kind of near where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't talking to the same people. No chance of that at all. They have no clue why it says GR Corolla. It's Corollas only. Like regular Corollas only. Not even Corolla hatches. They're like, the only thing we have here is for Corolla.
And that's clicking on the link.
That's clicking on the link.
Do they know what a
Selecting-
GR Corolla is?
And selecting what vehicle are you interested in purchasing as a GR Corolla.
you tell them next time you call me, don't.
Sorry. Yeah, I just marked the number as spam. Like, I don't. But I was curious. What is they
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh man, I think the world's going off the edge.
For some stuff, I think we're nearing.
Yeah, I mean to see this with the Mini and to see it with the WRX. I mean, obviously the WRX. Come on.
Yeah. Jock and Jake B, my guy, he was
Jock
at a
and Jake.
Volkswagen dealership last week.
Yeah.
And he's like, they had GTIs lined up here for $46,000 and $48,000. I was like, that's $10,000 over, $8,000 over.
That's why they're lined up.
Yeah. Jesus.
So I think
Yeah,
it's
these
more
guys. I
like
think these guys are living in the past.
Yeah.
I think it's about to be time.
I missed the boat.
It's gonna be
Choo choo. Train's leaving.
train
left.
is leaving.
Yeah, train left. Tyler Page, I saw a GR Corolla on the interstate here in Vermont. Didn't know it was a GR until it was halfway by and saw those bulbous rear fenders and triple exhaust.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool ass car.
It's good stuff.
All right, so quick little news story, and
Quick news.
we're gonna throw it in right after the appropriate Dodge Demon thingy, whatever. I talked to this guy a handful of times on the podcast. I definitely nut swing from him pretty hard because he's got a cool ass car. But Miles Kerr, aka Gringo Tegra, if you follow him on Instagram, he just won the Texas 2K 2023
Yep.
stick shift. So he ran a 771 at 192.49 miles an hour
Sweet Lord.
over a Corvette that ran an 8.1. This car's got power windows, alternator, cup holders. He drives it every day. He ran 5 7-second passes back to back to back.
That's wild.
Yeah. B
Holy
series.
shit.
B series.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And yeah, so we won 10 grand, which I mean wouldn't even cover
Any of that.
nothing that's
None
put
of
into
it.
that vehicle.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
like he's out there owning vets front wheel drive.
Yeah. Just eating them up. It's all-wheel drive.
All wheel drive.
Yeah, he is eating these things up, and it's awesome because like every event he goes to,
We should get him on.
he's
for
cleaning up.
Just a call.
Yeah, I mean it would definitely be worth it to reach out and try.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna put here? This says quickest and fastest Integra in the world. Now this he was actually on this versus that, but
he was.
it's not really. His thing is either roll racing or like prep surface stuff. So it's not really his bag. So he obviously didn't win. But hey, that's what it is.
There you go.
But yeah, he
That's insane fast.
it's insane fast. So his first run was 7.86 at 188. His second run was 7.78.
And the guy he beat ran an 8.8.
8.1.
He must have been like, well, I don't have a fucking chance against this kid. He's
Yeah.
run 7.8 his first run.
Yeah, his second run was a 7.78 at 192.69. Then he ran a 7.84 at 186. And then that was the highest mile per hour in the eighth of the event. And then a 7.82 at 177. Yeah, and then he beat that Corvette by 3/4 tenths of a second. So almost a half second.
Good Lord.
It's a lot.
That's
It's a lot.
insane.
It's a lot of
So-
car.
Yeah, that's a lot of cars.
That
in
is
one
a lot of
statement.
car.
Yeah. So
Seen some cars. That's a lot of them.
It's a lot
yeah.
of car.
So it's definitely a lot of cars. So shouts to him. It's awesome to see. People always actually jump on him because they're like, well, I mean, you're doing all this work. Like, why not just buy another car? He's like, because this is the one I own. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Right,
Like,
what do
I own this one.
Also, it's faster than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that too. But like, why put all the money into it is kind of what they're always saying. Is like, yeah, but this is just what I own. Like,
Right.
I didn't have to go buy a car. I own this one.
It's my car.
And then I just kind of put more and more and more into it until now it's this thing. And he'll like all the time. He'll like, actually speaking of Starbucks, he's a huge Starbucks guy. He'll like pull up Starbucks. Yeah, driving Starbucks today. He's got cup holders. Like,
God bless, dude.
Yeah.
got
I'd
the,
love to see it.
it's like he's shifting with one hand and just like hammering it into gear with the other hand. Yeah.
Big shouts. As always, we are on the overreach lookout.
Yes.
Digital driver's licenses could be coming to Illinois soon. A bill, HB 1110, would create a digital driver's license in Illinois. HB 11000, whatever it is, would allow a digital driver's license to be used in place of a physical card. Although not abandoning physical licenses, the bill specifies the licensed smartphone app could cost more than $6. The proposal also states that displaying a digital license to a police officer does not give consent for the officer to search through your smartphone.
Wait. You have to pay $6 for the app?
For the app, apparently.
Okay, I'll just take the free license.
I take the card. But also like I don't want to install that on my personal device.
Correct.
Yeah, 0%. The amount of snooping, that's going to do almost as much as snooping as the phone itself on you.
Exactly.
Dude, if we ever go to the way where I have to have a digital license, I'm gonna have a Cricket Wireless burner phone.
Yeah.
Carry.
Dude, I'm just going to
Listen, I carried a license my whole life.
Smartphone.
I'll just carry
A Nokia brick.
Yeah.
That's what I'll convert to.
It's crazy. And this is the same thing with like digital license plates. Who wants a digital license plate?
Right. Nope. Yeah. I
I don't want a digital license plate.
I don't want anybody having any control over anything I need. Leave it up to me to physically lose it. I don't.
Is that
I
what
don't-
this is about? Losing
No, I'm
licenses?
just saying in general. Like,
It's about control, buddy.
just this is like, do not. You have zero. Exactly.
Hey,
don't
were you
need to
driving
control
this car
anything of
when
mine.
you got that speed cam? No, I wasn't. According to digital license, you were.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's
Right.
exactly what it is.
And then it's gonna sync with
that's
the vehicle
Points on
and-
your,
Yeah.
That's points on your insurance now.
Yeah, according to this digital license, your GPS monitoring, you were traveling at a higher rate of speed than you should have
Correct.
been.
Yeah.
100%. This
Yeah.
is like,
Yeah.
if you don't see that, like my man Tyler Page over here would like to
Yes,
have it on his
buddy.
Apple Wallet.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of bad can come from that.
Midgar gets it. Yeah, 20 years from now. Remember when we had physical things?
Yeah.
Physical objects, man.
Yeah. 20 years from now, as I'm sitting in a jail cell because I drove 5 miles over the speed limit.
Yeah, dude.
Like, yeah, I don't want that at all.
Or that marching band I ran over, they could find me, you know?
They
hate
could.
it.
But yeah, that's just that.
It's a wild thing. Who saw the 2024 Acura Integra Type S?
I've seen all the teaser photos.
I heard it's faster than the Type R Honda.
5 horsepower.
More?
Count it. 5 horsepower.
Does he throw a K&N filter in that Honda, though?
Yeah.
Still more. Yeah.
Big
Big old wide
It's going to
body,
make its
right?
official debut at Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach in April. So April 14th to the 16th. Same 2-liter, making 320 horsepower, 500 horsepower more than the Honda. Save 310 pound-feet of torque.
Is it as ugly? Or do
Listen,
we not know?
I didn't think the Acura was ugly. I don't think this is ugly. I've seen some like lady in red photos. And
Oh,
I've
I'm looking
seen-
at those. Oh, it's got some big fendos.
And I've
got some
seen
huge
some
fendos.
camo photos. I don't think it's an ugly car. I know Shook was very worked up over this.
He's a worked up guy.
He really is. I think he needs a little relief in his life.
Get on the bench.
But I got to say, the modified bodywork, whatever that might be, it looks cool. I'm excited for it. I like it.
Only available in a 6-speed.
That's right. Only available in a 6-speed. That's like,
It's a 4-door, though, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a Type R.
The whole family in there.
That's it. It's the perfect one solution car. What more do you need besides a G-Wagon?
Besides a G-Wagon,
Besides
nothing.
a G-Wagon.
Perfect
I don't know.
two-car.
There isn't
two-car
too much
garage.
out about it yet, but I think it'll be good. Limited
it
slip
might be the
diff,
one.
standard. I think it could get released at the exact right time where Acura doesn't do shit for sales anyway,
Mm-hmm.
and people aren't buying.
Everybody wants them. Curious how the Integra is selling.
I see a handful of them.
I
Really? I
still
haven't seen
haven't
any.
seen
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I actually see one. It's a white one near work all the
Really?
time.
Maybe I just don't
Yeah,
notice it.
I somehow like if I go to the butcher shop after work, I'll see it. So I must like either live or work over there.
Could be the butcher.
My guy doesn't drive. He drives a pickup truck.
Yeah, that's true.
It's American.
Boys, we've all seen the Kia Boy thefts.
Yep.
We have.
Well, attorney generals from 23 states wrote an angry letter to Hyundai and Kia asking them to do something. It's crazy the government writing anyone a letter to do anything.
It's wild.
But some stats on the crimes quoted in the letter were very interesting, so I copied them. There has been an 836% increase in thefts of vulnerable models in Minneapolis in 2022 over the previous year. Also, there was a 678% increase in thefts in Milwaukee, going from 895 in 2020 to 6,970 in 2021.
Listen, they got a point.
There's been no response
There's
yet.
a problem.
I just
I mean,
ignore
is
it.
it-
If I
is
really
it-
might ignore it, it's going great.
It's one of those things like, well, I'm gonna do it unless you stop me. It's like,
And you haven't stopped me.
and you have not stopped me.
You haven't
so-
even tried.
Crazy. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I haven't. You haven't even tried to stop him.
No, it's just. In fact, it's been the opposite. You've tried to ignore it first,
Yeah,
and all that's happened is more and more people learn how to do it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really the best part of TikTok.
Really.
But the videos of it just keeps on giving.
I can't believe. Speaking of TikTok,
Yeah.
I can't believe Truth got on TikTok.
Truth is on TikTok.
Big Truth.
Ah, I didn't notice
He's
that.
on TikTok?
I
Big
thought
Truth.
I seen
Big
the
Truth
thing,
of all people
That's the end of it.
Yeah,
got on TikTok for the podcast.
I get it.
I just the guy. He knows.
I'm gonna say
That guy's deep. Deeper
Listen,
than me.
he knows. He knows. He knows it's not a good area.
knows what you're signing up for.
I guess he
Yeah.
knows what he's signing up for.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
the amount of good food stuff on TikTok.
Listen,
Not worth it, dude. You put that thing up
Ospool.
and scan in the whole room.
It's
Yeah, dude. This is a big thing.
uh,
They get all the tech. When you're dancing in your room, it's like, oh, what books does this idiot have?
well,
What
it's a
other
good
shit
thing
does
I'm
this
not
guy have?
dancing.
You're dancing.
I'm just laying down.
You just haven't
with my
posted
phone-
those yet.
Phone pointed towards the ceiling,
Just going, ah.
cranking one out.
what do you mean? You have a camera that faces you too.
Yeah, so it's watching me do what I'm doing.
All I'm saying,
It's
not good.
crazy. Yeah,
They're all bad.
I couldn't believe it. I
All
couldn't
the
believe
apps are
Truth.
bad.
Truth was like,
that's my thing. Is every single one of them's terrible.
Jordan doesn't have TikTok. That blows my mind.
yeah.
No, he's got
Listen, yes,
chat roulette.
they're all bad.
Yeah,
TikTok's just significantly worse. They are.
I guess.
It is. Like
Worse than like Facebook.
from
and
what's been
Instagram.
studied and broken down,
yeah,
it's worse.
yeah.
Not by a large margin, but worse is worse.
I think it's
5
propaganda.
horsepower was more.
5 horse.
5 horsepower was more.
Propaganda.
true.
We're just mad. It's a Chinese company.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit that everybody else does it.
I'd be just as mad. I'd be just as mad about it.
Oh, Snapchat
Yeah,
does the same
I
thing.
don't have that either.
Instagram does the same thing.
I got that. Does different things. Bad things, different
Just
things.
same things, different way.
Same things worse.
Yeah, same things
Yeah.
in a different way. Tickles you a little bit different.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something.
Uh,
Yeah, boys though, getting out there. God bless them.
Some positive news.
What do you got?
That was
Tennessee
positive news.
could host a WRC race in 2024.
Where?
Positive news for Tennessee.
2 exhibition events will be held near Chattanooga this year.
Chattanooga.
If they are successful, it could lead to the first U.S. WRC event happening since 1988.
Where was it in 1988?
Olympus Rally in Washington.
Oh.
Let's see. What could turn into the first of it? Yeah. 1988 Olympus Rally in Washington.
Great event.
That was held in the Cherokee National Forest based out of Chattanooga.
Wait.
Chattanooga. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Intended
the one
to be
in
held in
88
Wait,
was
hold on.
held
This
in
doesn't-
Olympus, Washington.
What could turn into the first WRC race event since the 1988 Olympus Rally in Washington is, I'm sorry, yeah. So 1988 Olympus Rally in Washington.
Okay.
This one could turn into one being held in the Cherokee National Forest based out of Chattanooga.
So they're having it in Washington.
No.
In 88, it was in
88
Washington.
was in Washington.
In 2024,
That
Chattanooga.
was the last one.
It's the first one.
Yeah. So,
It's in Chattanooga.
first one since
There's 88
first one
cars
since
entering.
1988.
That's cool.
But yeah, it's just a cool, who knows.
Wonder what kind of attention that would garner.
It's a very good question. New England Forest Rally is pretty big. All of the
Big in what scale, though? Like,
climb to the cloud stuff.
Big for us.
That's the thing. It's big for us. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not like F1's coming to Providence. You know what I mean?
God bless. No, but I mean, you think about how
I
big
think it would-
F1's gotten in the States.
I think seeing that it would be, one race. I think it would bring people
For
sure.
WRC?
Yeah,
don't know. I would hope so because like
I mean, it's really popular. Like, name one racer.
Sebastian Loeb.
Is
he
he still a
actively
racer?
race?
He was back. Well, I don't know if he was in WRC. He did come back and he raced the Puma recently.
What's a Puma?
A Ford Puma.
Oh,
like a little-
Ford Puma.
Yeah, yeah,
I thought
yeah.
the Puma was a track or something.
What's the shit? It's that father and son combination. His son's like 16 now or
I know
whatever.
who you're talking about. I'm not going to say it. Just you can't name it.
Orlovsky, I can't remember.
Don't you
the names.
dare.
I don't remember. But yeah,
What is Sebastian Loeb doing now? Loeb retired full-time WRC at the end of 2012.
but he was just back this. I don't know what he was doing. He came back for something because they
Currently
just
drives
released.
part-time in the WRC.
Okay,
There you go. For M Sport Ford World Rally Team.
There we go. I knew it.
In full-time in the World Rally Raid Championship. W2RC for Bahrain Raid Extreme.
Because they released this
They're still out there. I'd love to see it. Sebastian Loeb is a god.
the crazy livery on the Puma. I think that was sometime last year. But anyway, it would be cool to know that WRC race was held in the U.S.
You know, I think what
that
happened
Puma is absolutely dope.
It's
by the
wild,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
if Netflix made a
Drive to
Crash.
Drive to Survive,
Drive-
literally
yeah.
Drive to Survive.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're doing it with other sports now. There's like a tennis one, there's a golf one.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Who's gonna watch the tennis one?
Matt Wood
Ah, it
coming
was
at you
good.
hard, man.
Was it?
It
was
was
really
good.
good.
yeah, it was
See,
good.
let's see. I don't know anybody tennis. Andy Roddick's gone.
No,
The
it
guy
was
with the
good.
crazy mullet's gone.
Is
Brian-
Pete Sampras?
Brian Boitano
Brian
down there?
Boitano.
Yeah.
No, Andre
it-
Agassi. That's
It
what I was
needs
thinking.
it needs some sort of like coverage.
Drama? Yeah. Oh no, it'd be so. That's the thing. It's like I haven't been able to watch. I usually like watching WRC. Hell, when it was on like Velocity Channel or Speed Channel, I couldn't tell you what the hell it's even on now.
The extent of my coverage is whatever shows up on my phone and I see.
Yeah,
I don't go looking
So
for it
basically, a big crash whenever it goes viral.
or a big jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those two.
Gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Is Josh mentioning the Loose Boys and their plans this weekend?
What?
I don't know who the loose boys are.
In their plans this weekend? I don't even know who they
The
are.
sponsor deal. The
Oh,
Fast
I'm
and
sorry.
Loose, the
Jesus.
Jerks.
Yes. Loose is fast. I thought he was talking about like a channel or something. But yeah, the Loose is Fast podcast are basically crowdfunding another sponsorship on Brad Perez vehicle. It's going to be
Alright.
in the Xfinity series, which will be pretty cool. So there should actually be some coverage of that this time, and that's why they changed the name so it's less offensive and perhaps you'll happen to see it on TV,
Wow.
the old television.
Good for them.
Love
So yeah,
that.
it should be pretty
Right
cool.
on.
Those guys are crowdfunding car advertisements. We can't crowdfund a G-Wagon and a set of cams.
Well, listen, forget the G-Wagon. I'll figure it on my own. We got to get you cams.
Hey, this guy cammed up.
Well, see, the problem is
Nope.
it's not just cams.
What do you mean?
Listen, it's just an LS swap.
It's a
It's cams, it's throttle body. Then I need a tuna, and then what else?
What do you
I
need a throttle body for?
What do
You
you need
got
a
one.
tuner
There's
for?
already one on the car.
It's a
You
smart
have to
car.
update a handful. It's a smart car.
It's got a computer
You have
in
to.
it.
There's a whole matter of fact. Let me.
The car
pull this
has a
up.
computer in it. It's going to be fine.
You'll figure it out. It's self-learning.
Clap it in. It's going to learn. The ECU's going to learn. Have you heard of this stuff?
It's a neural net processor. I'm a learning computer.
What do you got over there?
Hold on.
Cams.
Let me pull this up. Where's my? I had this saved because
I think
it's a rainy
I'm
day.
pretty sure you just chuck the cams in.
I don't know. Tim kind of said you need long tubes. I think that's a bunch of malarkey.
That sounds like malarkey, buddy.
I think it's a bunch of baloney.
Yep.
There's a whole kit here. Where
This
the
guy
hell
should be
is
pushing us here.
He lying. Yeah, Tim can come in and install them.
Yeah, right?
Help you pop
How's he
them
going to
in.
win April 2nd donut meet?
Yeah, exactly. Without free labor
it? Where the hell is
in
it?
the computer.
Look at Josh, I just see cams on that screen.
It's cams. Yeah.
Hit the button. Buy it now. Hit the affirm button.
There we go. Jordan, buy
Oh,
the cams.
Jordan with $2. Buy the cams.
Buy the cams. All right, we're going to add that.
$2 to the cam fund.
$2 to the cam fund. That's unbelievable. Well, make it $1.03 after YouTube gets their cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. That's
See that? He ain't lying. You just throw them in.
The camo hat. What do you mean the camo hat, Corey? What are you talking about? Oh, you got. Oh. So Tim's gonna on April 2nd. Tim's gonna bring the camo hat.
Oh, yeah, but I don't. Sure.
Tim, what you don't know is we don't vote here.
It's more of a, Authoritarian.
Josh, you're
type rule.
searching pretty hard to
I'm
find
trying to
something that
find-
supports
because-
your argument.
Yeah,
here.
you're
No,
wrong.
there was
You
a
just
whole
put cams in.
there was a whole kit.
Yeah, but you're trying to get them to buy you the kit now?
No.
Jesus, really pushing buttons here.
How much you asking these
Just
people?
buy the cams.
I don't know where the hell it is. I'll have
Jordan
to
already
find
threw in $2.
There we go.
Oh,
Boom,
buy
buy the G-Wagon.
buy the
G-Wagon.
G-Wagon.
Yeah, we're gonna need it.
$10 for the G-Wagon.
Yep.
Oh man, buy the G-Wagon. You're right. You're right. You know what? You're right. When you're
With
right,
the-
you're right.
With the classic $9.99?
Yeah.
Come on. You love to see it.
Get me a mile of fuel. I appreciate you, Nick Gard. Thank you very much.
Again, really deep in the G-Wagon, dude. In the G game.
Just think, the G-Wagon.
I mean, it's called the G-Wagon. How
The
cool is that?
G-Wagon.
Just the G's.
Everything
wagon,
about it
dude.
is gangster.
Yeah, but
That's it.
it's not even that. It's like it doesn't need anything else. It's just a letter.
I think you'd have to like.
It's the G.
You'd have to reel yourself in if you had one. Because the first week of just driving over everything
Yeah.
would be sick.
Till I had to fix it all.
Till you had to fix it.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty dependable. Perfect. In fact,
Are they dependable? Let's ask Google. Are G-Wagons reliable?
That's Chatbot. Chatman.
Are G-Wagons reliable? Do G-Wagons last a long time? The G-Wagon is one of the most reliable and long-lasting vehicles available. You have the assurance of a trusty SUV that lasts much longer than its SUV counterparts.
Oh God.
You may pay an expensive price tag up front, but the G-Wagon will cost you less in the long run.
See that, Corey?
How reliable is Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon?
The most reliablest.
Mercedes G-Wagons are some of the most durable and long-lasting vehicles out there. You
Is
can
that
get
a
almost 500,000 miles.
Hold on. Is that a
On
press
some of them.
release for Mercedes?
No, none of these.
Reads
Actually,
like one.
none of these have been from Mercedes. Most G-Wagons will last over 20 years if cared for properly. Wow.
This is a long-term investment.
It is really. And you know what's good to know? That the price differential between something with, 100,000 miles and 80,000 miles wasn't anything. So you could buy one and then, bank on it. Money in the bank. Jordan, oh my God, we got a battle going on
$10
here.
with the Blow Me Nick R.
Jesus.
We got, I believe we had Tim Connor say 0 Mustang owners tune. After all the bolt-ons, it's fine. Just got to run good at wide open throttle. There you go. Just put nice gas in it. Everybody knows you. Tune the shit out of
It's
it.
okay. I can tow your G-Wagon too. Yeah. The tow rig Tim has, he could tow all 3 of my cars all at once. And it's all in the same trailer.
I don't. Dale VR01 coming in with the common sense. Don't like that at all. Have you
Listen.
ever driven a G-Wagon?
Doesn't matter
They're
if they're
super
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. You're absolutely right. They're terrible to drive.
Listen. Oh my God, Josh. Listen, buddy. We're going to have to buy them.
Oh,
We're gonna have to
chassis
buy 'em.
harness coming in. Mustang cans for $10. We're at 50% the cost of cans.
Okay, here's the kit that is suggested. It is the FRPP throttle body, performance camshafts, obviously the FRPP hot rod cams, cam phaser bolts, timing chain wedge. That in particular is a tool. So if I had somebody who's familiar with doing this or does this on a regular basis, they'd probably have said tool. Comp assembly lube, that's easy enough. Valve spring compressor, you need that as well. The actual calibration for the the actual tuner, and then a 160-degree thermostat.
That's just somebody.
Oh, and the intake manifold and throttle body. I actually said throttle body, but the intake manifold as well. I mean, if you're there.
Nick R at $19.99. It'll cost you more than $10.
Wow.
Wow. We're getting close to this G-Wagon.
Yeah, listen, we bought the cans. We're near. No, we paid for them. No, we're good. This is good. Hey guys, thank you. We appreciate
We're
it.
quite far off.
I'll tell you what. That sounds like someone just trying to sell a bunch of mumbo jumbo to me.
Oh, God.
Does it up the size of the throttle body?
It does, yeah.
Why would you need that? It's a cam.
It's I don't know what the actual, it's an
More air in?
FRPP.
I'm gonna do it.
I forgot
More
what the
air
actual
in, you
size. I
know?
think it goes up to like a 62. I don't know what the OEM throttle body
Dude,
size is, but I think it's
Just
62.
get a Dremel. We'll knock that baby. We'll open that baby up. Wow, that's unbelievable. There's a
Big shouts to everybody in the
Big
chat.
shout- Shouts everyone in the
We'll
chat.
ream her open. Josh, I don't know, buddy.
Dremel's cheaper than a throttle body.
I think
Josh, we're pretty much on the
I think
cams.
I should get it sorted.
No.
Try to get on out there before I
No.
start throwing all this
no,
shit.
because here's the thing. You don't want to learn and then make
Features.
changes.
Right.
Make the changes
I see
now.
what you're saying.
Right. You want
I
to
see
learn
what
with the
you're saying.
setup you're going to burn.
Yeah. Why would you get comfortable behind the wheel of something and then change it?
Right. Run what you brung is what you're.
Yeah, we gotta work on it now.
Yeah, you want to learn your craft, doing the craft, in
Yeah.
the craft.
Right. I mean, these are all valid points.
We only speak truth
Valid
here.
points. Yeah.
Yeah,
We only
I
speak
think.
truth. Well,
Yeah. Well, the cams are purchased. Thank you, guys.
personally, I mean, we talked about some pretty big Dodge news, but we missed the biggest of them all.
I'm very excited for this one.
I don't know if anyone saw the 2023 Dodge Hornet RT. It's the muscle-bound small SUV. What is going on?
Tim Connors,
Listen,
$20 step up, boys.
Jeez.
Jesus. Tim Connors, he's just buying his way
We're
right
gonna
to the
buy a
final.
racetrack.
Yeah, we can
It's
Club.
a Dodge Hornet SRT.
Dodge Hornet RT. We don't want to disrespect the SRT name. Dodge Hornet RT. Now this here is
Oh
a
God, I'm on Dodge's website now.
1.3 liter plug-in hybrid compact crossover.
Oh my God, it is a Dodge Dart SUV.
This is obviously this comes on the heels of the Demon 170. However, I think the reason why they didn't announce the Hornet before the Demon is because they didn't want to set the bar too high.
They didn't want to set the world on fire.
Yeah. So we've got 263 horsepower or 288 with the power shot.
Got a track.
383 foot-pounds of torque. That's a decent amount of torque. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's a power shot. How many shot is it? 200 shot?
I think it's 115 is what it is. Let's see. Towing capacity, 2,000 pounds. I don't know why that's important here.
2,000?
2,000 pounds.
Okay.
5.6 seconds, 0 to 60. Top speed of 128. Full plug-in SUV that keeps in touch with the muscle car enthusiasts while remaining comfortable and practical all at the same time. What I see here, we have ourselves one hell of a new rental car. It is no secret that the Dodge Hornet shares a lot with the Alfa Romeo Tonale
Oh,
It's even built
an
in the
Alfa
same
Romeo.
plant in Italy.
Oh, Jesus.
But listen, it's a bit more than just a simple rebadge. Let's not downplay it, all right? The Hornet
Hold
has
on.
distinct Dodge design elements with stylings that's something of a blend of that of a Charger and a Durango.
Dude, it's a
Who threw another $5 and I missed it? Scroll up.
P-Coots.
Oh,
P.
I
P-Coots.
think it was P-Coots.
dude, it's a down badge. It's
Listen,
going from an Alpha to a Dodge. I
Listen.
mean, now it's got a terrible badge and it's a bad car.
it's not just a simple rebadge, though. It's not. It's not just a simple rebadge.
What's with you and reading press releases today?
Standard equipment, 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, 10.25-inch central touchscreen. We've got 360-degree camera system. Obviously, is projecting all of the lively image around you.
Jesus.
CHP 192.
I don't even
just
know.
canceled UTTV 4K for Mustang cams.
Wow. Listen. Cancel your electricity? Let's see what you got.
Cancel all cable.
Get your car repoed, send it on over.
Wow.
Big shouts in the chat, everybody.
Yeah, a few shots.
I didn't even know
Josh,
how to
listen,
donate.
buddy. I
Yeah,
think
you basically have to do Mustang cams now.
we got cams. I mean, we got the whole kit now at this point. We don't even need to skimp on it. We get the whole kit.
Today's
whole
main topic
caboodle?
is gratitude. 100%.
Yeah. Huge gratitude.
Wow. Well, so you could buy one of those Dodge things, Hornet RTs?
I mean, the chat room already purchased one. They've already
That's the first payment right there.
they've paid for one.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I gotta be honest. Listen, it's funny to read about this. It's ridiculous looking. The inside actually looks quite nice.
Yes, because it's Italian.
It looks quite comfortable in there. Nice soft materials.
Supple.
All Hornets come standard with Kone shocks. But however, if you move to the RT, you've got dual mode suspension, Brembo brakes, 18-inch wheels. The RT version pumps it up to 288 horsepower and 383 foot-pounds of torque. So,
Did you say that the electric motor is rear mounted? I found that interesting.
yeah.
Rear mounted electric
And I think
motor.
that's what you're getting your power shot from.
Yeah.
Right in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little shot in the butt.
Juice is loose. Sign me up.
Listen,
Right in the
don't-
cheeks.
I don't know that this is going to be the best
Another
mover.
let's set a B4B record next week, I guess. Tyler Page in the chat. Big shouts. Thank you, sir.
Wow, I've got a lot of notes to take down. Let's see, gotta make sure I record all of these. Wow. We're gonna keep this train a moving. I mean, we can just do a little marathon right here. We'll keep going as long as you guys keep paying us.
3.6 Mafia. Don't worry, there's not going to be any angle. These are all power mods.
Yes.
These purely power mods.
Purely power mods. I mean, yeah, this Dodge Hornet thing, I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know who this is supposed to be for. It's like a small CUV, I guess. It's cool. Not really, but it's going to be for someone. They have to be making... The thing is, it's hard to... Oh, my God.
3.6 Mafia, Tyler Page. Tyler Page is going to set the B4B world record next week. 3.6 Mafia trained Josh not to buy Wise Fab. He's buying Wise Fab.
Does Wide Fab make stuff for your car?
Probably. If I buy anything angle kit wise, it's going to be Scotty I racing development stuff.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
So my question with this car, and the whole reason I brought it up, is that like it obviously costs money to make a car. Is the Alpha one selling somewhere that they feel they needed to put a Dodge brand on it?
Good
Or is
question.
the Alpha one not selling at all? Wow. It's TMS Payday Josh is drifting. I don't know what TMS stands for. I don't know. Who knows what
Oh, F it. Tomorrow's payday. Josh is drifting.
tomorrow's payday.
Jordan again? Another 10?
Big shouts to Jordan.
Wow. Jordan, I mean, listen.
I enjoy the double bananas.
2 bananas. Oh my God. P-Coots.
Revival train. On your mother.
Oh Jesus!
Listen.
What's the name of the Alpha?
What the one that
equivalent?
Stevia! Oh,
is-
no. The equivalent is, oh my God, what's that thing
Tonal?
called?
Yeah, it's a Tonale. Tonale. Tonale.
Let's see. I'm just gonna try to quickly look up.
So my other thought, the flip side to that,
Okay, here we go.
You do better, God bless.
Alfa Romeo
Let's go.
Tonale 2022 sales figures. You ready for this?
Yeah.
January nothing, February nothing, March nothing, April nothing, May 37.
can you buy one of these things? What do they
June
go for?
1,205, July 1148, August 930, September big month 1594, October 1948. Lots of car buying in Tonale world for October. November 1,229, December 0.
I'll have you know, my computer
Let's see,
literally just
car-
shit itself
Did it
and
shit
closed
itself?
all my tabs.
Oh boy.
Love that.
Let's see. Yeah, Tonale sales data and trends for the European automotive market. So this isn't the U.S. This is just Europe overall.
So
Just because
that's Europe overall.
You pitched the question.
Wait, you can buy it here?
Oh, you can't even get a Tonale here.
Let's see.
TDs, mom picked me up, I'm scared, for $4.99.
$4.99. The episode's gonna suck, but money's flowing. There you go. That's right, Jordan. That's right. Listen, we're here.
Yeah, we're always here.
I should make a donation sound that's just ultra disturbing to the podcast.
We had the cha-ching for a while.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. Air horn's pretty good, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
air
who
horn really
doesn't
just
like
brings
an
it
air
up.
horn?
Yeah.
These guys are really trying to get us out of this Tonale conversation.
Oh, listen. So that begs the question: do they just have so many of these things built? They're like, hey, where else can we put these?
Let's
Yeah.
rebadge them.
We know no one's buying Alpha in there. Maybe someone will buy it if it
Let's
has.
throw a
Dodge.
Dodge
Although
badge
it's a
on
pretty
it.
significant differential. Like you're talking.
Oh, is it not just a rebadge,
you're
Josh?
talking head. Well,
No.
no. I just mean like headlights, grill, bumper, hood, and then who knows what's going on in the rear.
Well, P. Coots.
P. Coots, I have no idea what the boys are talking about. $2.
The Alfa Romeo Tonale.
We don't know either.
But we keep it going.
Wow.
To everybody listening, we're having some type of bidding war going on in the chat room to get Josh some cams. And we're getting damn
And
close to
Corey a
cams.
G-Wagon.
Listen, I think we're there.
It's yeah.
I've
it's getting
been
there.
lost, God bless.
Josh, we might have skipped cans and went right to Supercharger.
Yeah, it might be a Pro Charger.
We might have skipped cams. No cams
Go
anymore.
right to the blower.
Yeah, we go to. Oh, my
Scott
God.
Foster!
Listen.
In celebration, Scott Foster in the chat, in celebration of his Alfia Giulia making it to 68,000, he has donated to us. Big
Wait.
shouts.
Also,
$10.
36 Mafia said there was an Alpha drifting this past weekend.
Was there really?
That's what 36 Mafia said. If you scroll up in the chat, he said there was an Alpha out at Lock City.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't see any photos of it, but I believe it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see anything either. It's what is it called? Pixar Shens. You know?
Picture
Right.
shins. No, I'm glad. I mean, I love Julia's. I know they drive unbelievably. I'm just so scared of ever owning one. But if we're at 68,000 miles, we're there. Tim Connor, Shook sucks. Go Josh. $2.
$2. We'll take it. Oh my God.
This is amazing. This is more than we've received in the chat for all year.
We just double Bucks for Boys for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this is more than we've received outside of B4B, you know.
Yeah.
We got to get in some type of war with the every single time here. This is unbelievable. We got to get more cams.
We got
I
more
had
camp.
a,
Brett
Brett
Murray.
Murray.
Listen.
99 cents Canadian. Let's
Canadian.
go.
Wow. Oh, see. Now the truth comes out. It was in the pits. It looked like it was out there. I don't know.
Nobody see Art run. You hate
Yeah,
to see
should donate because he really cost us.
that. 99 Ks.
What is that? Let's look at let's look at the CAD to USD.
Shook's girlfriend needs a new door? Really?
0.99.
Some
72
broker door.
cents. We're there, baby.
Boom. And
Should
then
talk
take
That's like
YouTube's cut.
5 times Bucks for the Boys. P. Coots. 5 bucks. Call Shook and tell him to go fuck yourself live. I'm the only one that's nice to him.
That's not true. I'm nice to him all the time.
Yeah, we're nice to him.
I listen. I don't know why. I don't know why people think that. What did Brett Murray was 99 cents, but it was 72 cents US.
Oh God.
Pete Coots. Wow,
I feel like I
appreciate
should
it, buddy.
call Shook, you know.
I had on top of the CUV SUV, I seen a Buick. I believe these are called Encores.
Yeah.
They're a really small
Yeah.
CUV SUV.
Oh, I
thing.
rented one of those in Utah.
The one I seen
Terrible.
this
That is
morning,
not the vehicle for Utah.
Front wheel drive.
the one I seen this morning, I don't know if it had 16s on it. It had the smallest wheels I've ever seen any one of these things have.
Gas
Like,
mileage, dog.
and I'm just like, those have to, they have to be 17s, but they could have been 16s.
They keep them clean.
I don't like it. I'm trying to look it up now just to see what none of these vehicles pictured show what the actual wheels looked like. Like, I don't know how they fit over the brakes. It was comical how small these wheels
I
were.
don't.
I wish
Nick,
I had a
what do you
photo.
want us to talk about tonight?
Yeah, everybody who's donating, if you want us to, hit us
You
up with a
pitch it.
topic.
This is your show now.
It's brought to you by you for you.
This is your show now. Yeah, Nick, I've been assigned you to add up the donation totals. Ooh, I like that. Someone add it up.
I think YouTube will do it for us at the end.
Yeah, I've
of
actually already done it here.
Yeah.
But
What is he saying?
Some guy.
Oh, this is a story?
This is the story of what happened to Shook's. Oh my God. So
put it on the mic.
You're a drunk, dumb fuck, and you crash this car 1,000 fucking times like a dumb bitch. In a parking lot, into my girlfriend's car, so hard you move it out of a fucking spot, smash the door, and then you're in an ambulance. If anybody has a door for a 1996 4-door Honda Civic, let me know.
Oh, shit.
wow, Shook's having a hard
Shook,
time.
buddy. Yeah, sorry.
Jeez. Listen, let's get some donations in the chat
Yeah,
for
for Shook's door.
Oh, dude, don't even.
Don't-
we were like,
we see that earlier.
I got CHP
Oh.
192, $5. Double down, call Shook. I don't think I should call him. He's having a
No,
real
no,
bad
Yeah, I
day.
think he's having a rough go right now.
listen, he's
Apparently
in a
having a
lot-
bad. Look at his story.
yeah, go to Shook's Instagram, look at his story, donate for Shook. Yeah. We need,
Shook, cans for Josh for Shook.
it was tits out for Harambe. We need tits out for Shook right now
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's up against it.
That was dicks out for Harambe.
Yeah.
Jordan in the chat talk about Night Style. God bless. You know, I was going to actually because Night Style on their YouTube channel released a video.
Street drifting, baby.
Street drifting. You know what's
Hell
funny?
yeah.
And,
Is it still there?
oh yeah, it's
on
on
YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, on their YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube street drifting.
Yeah.
Dude,
So
get out of here.
the funny story is like I was showing my wife the video, and then we were just talking about it, and I was just talking to her about conversations that myself, Jordan, and Corey had, or like we were all at a donut meet or something like that, and it was mentioned to me like, oh, we'll go to a donut meet one day, we'll go street drifting after that, and in my mind, I was just telling her, I'm like, all I can think of is I'm nearly 40 years old.
You're their dad.
I'm not going. Guys, I
Jordan said he's
can't.
turning 23, dude. You could be his dad.
I cannot. Like, I got a family. I got a 401k. Like, dude,
I have things I can lose.
I can't be doing that as much as I would love to. I'd absolutely love to, but it was just hilarious because it was just like, love those boys. But just the juxtaposition of like, yeah, man, I gotta kind of watch my license, points here.
Yeah, I got,
$2 podcast today. Pick and modify your ideal sideshow car. Everybody knows it's a 6-cylinder Challenger. Let's be honest.
no. If I'm going sideshow car,
All right, we can't do it now then.
well, if I'm going sideshow car, I'm going. What was the Dodge wagon? The Magnum or whatever.
Magnum,
The
yeah.
Magnum. More homies to hang out the back.
The Magnum is
more homies to fly up the back.
Yeah, dude.
true. Yeah, you really.
I'm talking hatch open, windows down,
like steering a ship.
homies with
That's
gas in
steering
the
a
air,
ship.
fucking
Shoot
pow, pow,
gas.
pow.
Everybody dropping gats.
Listen,
Street Stone Age.
we'll get sloshed after. Dude,
So that was the other thing too, is go out drinking with the boys, and I'm like, yeah, I'll have a beer with them, I'm sure at some point. But my body cannot handle that kind of abuse anymore.
I got to know Jordan in like 15 years when his body just quits.
So that's
Never gonna do. You seen that guy?
Yeah.
The guy's a machine.
that's what I
How
told
to
him.
tell your mother to get a jaw off the floor.
Again at a donut meet. I'm like, yeah, man. Had I known you 15 years ago, we'd have been wild.
Dude,
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't bring my mom to donut
15,
meets.
he would have been 7.
Right, exactly.
How old, Emily?
She's gonna be 6 in June.
Corey, you forgot the Mac 10 out the window on the Magnum. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I would go Magnum. And listen,
You all box trucks. That's a solid play.
no modifications.
No, you
I'm
just,
talking.
It had to be that blue green color.
I was talking creme. Woo! I was
Creme?
talking creme. And I'm talking, I buy it from a buy here, pay here place.
So that's what I was just gonna say is like, all right, we're talking sideshow cars. I'm gonna, go in at the highest interest rate possible and get a C7 Corvette
Yep.
and just bang it off the rev limiter and have it repoed shortly
I
after.
think you go C3 vet.
Yeah.
So just the
Let 'em know.
casket, yeah,
Let them know you didn't pay a lot of money for this thing.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna drive it like that.
barely,
I swear.
it's barely running.
The poor vet.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You hear killers none about how you treat their vehicles. That's true.
Wow. Jordan, I'm going to be 50 in my NB sipping 151.
I
God
love
bless.
that. God bless for sure.
Well,
GB.
needless to say, the
That
Night
went
Style
off the rails
Boys
pretty quick.
Wow, we got
put a
little off
YouTube
the
video
rails.
out.
Nice
That's all
Out
right.
Boys YouTube video.
pretty
I just
good.
put it on my watch later.
Good
I'll watch it
vibes.
tomorrow morning.
It's good.
tunes. Yeah.
I threw it up. I love the.
I love a street edit.
It's it's exactly what it is. It's that down and dirty.
There's just wildness going on in
Yeah,
the chat.
I love it. See, we talk about this B for B. Just kind of,
We talk about how much fun the chat room's out of control.
Yeah.
it really is.
The best thing about the chat room, there's like maximum of 8 people in it at all times.
If you scroll up, it's the same names repeating over and over.
Oh, it's unbelievable. You can,
Hey, we provide entertainment on a Wednesday.
You know how Kiss had the Kiss Army?
yeah, this is our army.
Yeah. Oh, see, Pete Cooch, Jordan's mother.
$5 from Pete Cooch for talking about Jordan's mother.
There we go.
In honor of his mom.
In honor of his mother.
Show her some respect. She's worth
Yeah.
more than $5.
A little respect on that name.
All right, so what do we got now?
what did you have for YouTubes? Do you have any YouTubes?
It was going to be the Night Style Boys. Let me just double check. See what
What
else
else you
I
got? Let
might
me
have.
jump. Let me jump in my history here. Oh, I talked to Josh about how I was totally trapped in this like world of watching hour-long watch rebuild videos.
Oh my God. Who's the guy? I've been watching. I watched those.
Wristwatch revival,
Yeah.
dude.
He's got all the old tools and shit.
Dude,
Wild.
unbelievable. I watched a video. I went through the whole thing. I was like, that was a pretty solid watch, like 20, 25 minutes. And then I went to go play the next one. It was 55
Yeah,
minutes.
not 25 minutes.
Totally lost. Guy bought Rolex Oyster Perpetual 1963, wore it for 55 years straight. It stopped working.
Holy
He
shit.
sent it to get rebuilt. He never wore another watch. It was the only watch he wore every single day.
Got to rebuild
That's
it.
getting his
Dude.
money's worth.
And then the thing is, when he cleaned it and rebuilt it, I had the best fucking patina. It was perfect.
I literally lost every piece just putting a battery in the back of a watch. I watch those videos and I'm like, can't even. It's like watching people like, you know, the people that like tightrope walk on the side of buildings?
Yeah.
It's like that for me.
He had a table
I know, it's
full of like
unbelievable.
tools and parts all laid out. It was unbelievable. Wristwatch Revival, rep him because, Revival.
Dude,
Uh,
I got my watch. I sent my watch in to get fixed, just an old tag.
Yeah.
Now we're turning into a watch podcast.
Yeah.
They sent me a thing. Hey,
Farrah did it. Why can't we?
they looked it up. They told me what was wrong with it like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. They needed all this money. All right. Give them the money. They sent me an email like, hey, we're starting on it. You're going to get it back May 22nd. I'm like, May 22nd?
Holy shit.
When I gave my ball, it took 3 months. Yeah.
I know it's going to take forever, but I was just like, damn, that's
Yeah.
That's
when I had
it?
my ball done, it took 3 months. Yeah. I picked up. It was just under 3 months because I dropped it off beginning of October and I picked up for Christmas. So just under 3. But that's what I had on my YouTubes. What else do I got in there? Oh, I've talked about these guys before. Like right when I first came on the show, they were doing an S2000 with ITBs. Speed Academy. It's these guys from Canada.
Yep.
These 2 dudes.
I believe
They've blown up. They've gotten huge.
someday, buddy.
I feel like TCS is buddies with them.
Probably.
I'm pretty
Maybe.
sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They got just unbelievable collection of cars they've built and worked on over the years. It's awesome. One of the dudes has a 1977 Toyota Celica resto mod that he's putting together, and he just had a whole giant part pile. They were going over it, and I was like, wow, that is a good looking car.
Damn, my kids are. My father-in-law is watching my kids. I can tell because like I look at my YouTube history and it's just all frozen shit. They're not allowed to watch YouTube.
Yeah. It's funny because, like, they know that, like, when they come to my house, they're like, we can't watch YouTube.
Oh, this Highway to Hell though.
There we go.
So they're watching that first, which you got to respect.
Yeah, big fan of that. And then, obviously, you know, Larry must listen to the show because he put out his own video for, you know, spring prep for detailing stuff. But, yeah, watch that. A Renault Twingo. What else was that? Oh, Chromatic Garage. Has anyone heard of that channel?
No.
Chromatic Garage detailing page. He's got an E34 Touring that he's putting a full Zender kit on. It's like a nice vibes video.
Yep.
Like no real talking, no tool noises, nothing. Just like kind of like lo-fi music and him working.
Yep.
Pretty good video. I watch it.
I'm enjoying those channels more and more.
Yeah.
Things like that. I'm also enjoying a little channel called Nate the Hoof Guy.
Nate the Hoof Guy.
If you're into cow hoof repair by chance, highly recommend it. Highly recommend.
Cow hoof repair?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Somehow showed up on my algorithm.
Oh, so he looks like some homies in it. So Pete Coots, he likes Speed Academy. Oh, see, 36 Mafia is hit or miss. I jump in based on their project. If I'm interested in the project, I'll jump in. I don't watch every single one. And 36 Mafia is a Chromatic Garage. Good detailing stuff. Good detailing stuff. I like that. But then E34, obviously a big win for me. Touring, even bigger win for me. Red E34 Touring, I'm erect. Now we're putting a Zender kit on it. I can only be so erect.
Things start breaking.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I am in the midst of preparing to film more stuff for our YouTube, which is good.
What are we filming?
It's finally breaking the weather. Maybe a little like ambient thing with Jordan.
Ambient noise music?
Ambient type Miata thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Jordan, $2. He's looking for Josh's full frontal.
$2.
So gonna do that. Have a couple interviews in mind.
Drum and bass on a bike. Anybody watch drum and bass on a bike?
I don't know if I've seen. I feel like I've seen that.
This guy rides around on the bike with a full DJ gig on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally
No.
hundreds of people following him around, and he just decimates cities, basically. Riding around. He just did one in Belgium. Drum and bass on a bike. On the bike.
This time I did a DJ set live from a roundabout.
Yeah, dude. Unbelievable. If that was
Wow.
done here, they'd send in SWAT teams.
It looks like the scene in Rocky where everybody's chasing him.
Yeah.
I also watched the Air Segura versus Rain Man from
How
your
was
mom's
that?
house.
I didn't watch it yet.
It's unbelievable.
Did Segura go for the dunk?
Thank God he didn't know.
I mean, he is like 60 pounds lighter now.
Yeah. Segura's looking D's.
Yeah. That's actually a good point. Talk about YouTube stuff. Aiden, we've talked about him a few times on here. He's got a great YouTube channel. There's a lot of good stuff. More importantly, Aiden puts out these like Instagram reels where he's friends with this chick who plays piano.
Yep.
And Aiden plays drums. So they'll cover like a song, the instrumentals of a song with the piano and the drums.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, they did a Wu-Tang one.
Yep. Good stuff.
It was good.
That's awesome.
Love to see it.
Yeah. Pete Coots, we talked about Texas 2K this year. We talked about Miles, but I mean, obviously he's not an R35 GTR, so I guess 234 and a quarter mile. It's a lot of.
That's a lot
That's
of
a lot
miles.
of
It's a lot of
spicy.
sauce.
That's
It's a lot of sauce.
Yeah, it's a lot of spicy.
A lot of
Let's
spice.
let's figure out. Actually, I don't know. He's not very open with how much horsepower he makes.
Who's that?
Miles.
Lots.
Lots. So I was trying to figure out. So 4-cylinder, how much horsepower does he make to do 7.7 at 192 miles an hour versus the R35 making 3,500 horsepower to do 234.
What did the R35 make the pass at?
Oh,
How
it doesn't
fast is
doesn't
it?
have a time. Yeah, yeah. P. Coots, what did it make for a time on that?
Nick R, if you cover the revival theme, that'd be unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. I mean, have at it, man.
Yeah,
I did on a harmonica. It came out perfect.
it's
Listen,
wonderful.
I'd love to go to Texas 2K.
I would too. I love Texas.
Texas
It's
is
in
good.
Houston, though, isn't it?
H-Town, baby.
Nothing like H-Town. Raise up.
Yeah.
You can definitely come with us.
Yeah, you don't have to,
you
you don't have to stow away. You can just come
Yeah,
hang
just
out.
Come hang out. We'll get a bigger Airbnb.
Want to get into some questions?
Miles makes 1,800 wheel horsepower.
So it makes 1,800 for
Holy
4
shit.
cylinders. So that is 450 horsepower per cylinder on a 4-cylinder. And he went 192. Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's a lot of sauce.
That's crazy.
Many sauces.
All right, we get questions.
Yeah. Let's see. Jordan,
Jordan,
MX_5.
MX5.
Actually, that was a question regarding. Oh, we didn't even address that. Andrew from ISC. He's going to
from
be next
ISC.
week. Next
Gonna
week.
be here
So
next
if you
week.
have any Andrew questions, in
Jordan
ISC
says should go to my
suspension,
house, Texas 2K3.
My house 2K23. Love it.
have those queued up for next week. So I might skip around a bit here.
Right.
The Jackalope 89.
Jackalope 89.
If you guys had an action figure made of you, what would be its catchphrase?
After today, find some mogul orders, but like, here we go.
What would be his catchphrase?
What's up, guys?
What is that
A
thing?
hole's a hole.
What did somebody write in that I say all the time? I can't remember what that
Salami's
was.
in the air.
Salami's in the air. Ah, fuck.
Mine would be big girls in the back, raise up.
I think it's gonna be.
It's literally the most positive thing I've ever said.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of one for me. We'll have to crowd.
You have to be
Well,
Salami's in the air.
That-
yours
put that
would
out to
literally be when the smoke is fire.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
what yours would be. That's what it would be. It'd be when the smoke is
This
fire.
is simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick_Oppo.
Nick Elpo.
Do you want some of these French cars from the last episode? We don't need them here.
Oh, yeah. Nick's trying to move some cars out of there.
I'd take a French car. I mean, that's pretty funny
Bring him over,
stuff.
bud.
I don't know what it costs to ship a car from France, but
Gilly built FC or FD RX7 and why?
FD. The disrespect. Listen, Shook's going through it right now. We don't need to shit on him.
FD,
If you
timeless.
put it in your mouth.
I do an FC, but FD's like the dream.
So
if I want a car to look like an FC, I'm going to buy a 944.
That's true.
My neighbor just got one. I got to know more about it.
I'm usually not a fan of
I'm trying to know about that thing.
the FCs at all, so it'd be FD all the way. But there's like a light blue colored one going around the internets right now.
FC?
Yeah, and it was the first time I went, oh, okay, those can look that good.
No, FCs are sick. I like them
Yeah.
both, but I'm such a sucker for an FD.
Yeah.
Paul Cullen,
Paul Cullen.
why does every car look good on R33 GTR wheels apart from the R33
I think I
GTR?
mentioned it the last podcast. That is correct.
Wait, what is it?
Every car looks
It's
good on
R33
R33.
GTR wheels, but the R33
But, yeah.
GTR.
They are good looking wheels.
Not on the R33 GTR, they're
They are
not.
good-looking wheels. You know what looks good?
The grass is always greener.
You know what looks
That's it.
good on Teslas?
What's that?
R35 GTR wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Look good on Teslas.
I believe that.
I can see that.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of suspension related questions which everybody
answer
can
Yeah,
hit
you
us
want
up
me- you want
again
me to
next
have
week
at
with those. Yeah. P Coots, thank you, buddy, in the chat. You gotta go.
Thank you to everyone in the chat.
Jeez, yeah.
Any parting words from the chat that we need to kind of, any questions you want to submit that aren't suspension related?
Any
Fire away.
Matt Wood, FD is the prettiest Japanese car ever made, in my opinion.
Listen, we still need to have.
Yeah, I think he's right.
We still need to
I
have.
think-
what's his face on? What's his face? Chris
Other
on.
Chris, yeah.
So we can discuss. What is it? The most
His
beautiful
special,
car ever.
yeah.
He's just...
It's
I
not
listen. I know what
that
it is.
good?
I know what it is now, which makes me want to have him on even more to to discuss it. Also, TD's 3.7 and Bison wheels. No, definitely Bison wheels. I'm big into the Bison.
I think the FD is such a great looking car. It goes beyond just potentially best looking car Japan has ever
Possibly
made.
best 90s look.
It's
best 90s.
That's
car.
right. It's like because 964, the 911, amazing looking vehicle. But like, man, you put those two in a battle, that'd be a tough time to pick.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. We didn't really cover it in the news, but I thought it was interesting. It's Europe model only, but they're making an all EV Explorer.
They didn't do that already?
No,
Oh.
surprised me too. Yeah, but European model only.
European model only. Huh. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
hey, the more you know. Oh, I have a question for the group. Almost missed this. Comes from Phil Can, a.k.a. Four-Door Phil.
Big shouts.
He submitted this to me today. And it's a question for the group. And it says, what's your favorite non-automotive tool that you use in the garage? Ziploc bags for organizing bolts. Stethoscope for trying to hear where a leak or an engine sound is coming from. His is an infrared thermometer used for seeing temps of each exhaust cylinder to ensure all cylinders are firing equally.
It's the best non-automotive tool.
Non-automotive tool.
Infrared thermometer is an automotive tool.
No, it's a fucking thermometer you measure your head with.
I bought mine at the auto store. I use it all the time.
Yeah, but it doesn't. You can use it everywhere.
Stuff you can use for other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna do that, I like my smoke machine.
Well, that doesn't do
That I use
anything to
find-
help you
that I
repair
use-
the car.
No, you find leaks with it.
That's an
My,
automotive tool.
I know. So is an infrared thermometer. That's my point.
Yeah, but infrared thermometer that he's using isn't for the automotive. It's like take your temperature.
All right. Best.
So like he bought it for a different purpose.
Yeah, but
He
you
and
bought
then
use
it-
it.
used it.
Oh, he
on
bought
it.
it to take his temperature.
Yeah,
Supposed to buy the industrial one.
the rectal thermometer.
I'm a big fan of my digital measuring tape,
Oh, a digital measuring tape, the Bosch one.
the little Bosch
that you
one.
point.
You point and tell you how far whatever is away.
That is a
Big
good
fan of that
digital.
thing.
That's
I like that thing a lot.
Have you seen the ones that roll yet?
No.
So it's a wheel,
Yeah.
and then it has a little screen on it, and you put it down wherever you need to measure, and then you roll to where you need to measure to,
Oh wow.
and it tells you what that is. But you can't measure from like a wall to wall because you can't get to the corner.
You're not going to be right.
I think I'm going Sawzall.
There you go. Sawzall.
I'm going Sawzall.
That makes the most sense. I think.
Sawzall for
Sawzall.
sure.
I'm thinking of what tools do I have that aren't automotive directly in my
Yeah.
garage. Sawzall's always there. For
Sawzall's a
me.
good one. I think I'd have to go like straight up hammer, like carpenter's hammer. Listen, I can fuck some shit up
Dude.
with a carpenter's.
I mean, a good mallet.
The anger Jesse gets at me for using a carpenter's hammer on a car.
Listen,
Unbelievable.
I've had great success with a carpenter's hammer.
Same.
Listen,
Yeah, I finally upgraded to a ball peen. I get it.
a carpenter's hammer. How can you beat? You can't beat it.
I know, dude. I know.
How can you beat a car? And then you get the claw on the other end to pry.
Right.
Also Roombas.
Do you know that claw? What did I watch the other day on TikTok?
Oh boy.
You can use the claw to
Mandible
set the nail.
Oh yeah. I've seen that before.
Didn't know that.
Really?
No.
You didn't know that.
Have you tried doing that?
Nope.
Don't.
I probably won't
I
work
like
the
bring
way
it back to swing it, the nail goes flying off.
probably won't work the way it looked, but yeah.
As soon as he asked me this, I was like, well, obviously it's like a carpenter's hammer.
You know what's another good one? Strap wrench.
Ooh, strap wrench. You can mount it on anything.
You always find strap wrench things to do.
yeah.
You can wrap it on anything. You pull on it, yank on it.
You know the thing I found out
Tug
with
it.
strap wrench though? Never works as good as I hope.
The chain wrench.
You got a bunch of
On the
them.
other hand.
Chain
I'm not
wrench
ready
is
for a chain wrench.
chain wrench is you're going to take it off, but you're also going to ruin it.
Yeah. Oh, see, yeah, the local dent guy. Hammers are his best tool.
I can see that.
Grilling
Yeah.
tongs are great for bolts you can't reach.
A good light comes in
True.
handy.
Good light.
Almost as good as magnet.
Yeah. So, TD, buddy, wait till you find out about a magnet.
It's gonna blow your mind. It's like magic.
Yeah. Yeah. Magnets. I have a bunch of those extended, like, they look like a pen, but you can pull them out and they're like 2 feet long.
Yeah, those
There's
are
magnets on them.
jams, dude.
Yeah.
My kids tear those apart every time they come to
Ooh,
the
the other one I got is it's like this cable. It's like all like you can bend it any which way you want, and you can press the little plunger on the end and like tongs.
Oh,
The little-
little-
yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it'll
yeah.
grab
grabby.
anything.
Yep.
That, however,
Yeah,
I
that's,
bought at an automotive.
that's what Arnold uses in Total Recall
Yeah.
to get the thing out of his nose.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where they got the idea. Actually, Total Recall thought it up first.
I figured, yeah. Everybody in chat, I think that's it. I think we're done.
Too close to the equator.
we're done
Magnets don't work here. Gotta love TDs.
Magnet in a rubber glove.
Yeah, I did see that. That's awesome.
I like that.
Yeah, so you put the rubber glove on, and you have a magnet where your fingertip is. And you
Yeah.
just, boop.
And you just feel around until you get whatever you're trying to get.
Or just stick your hand to everything in the car.
Yeah.
That's true. Right.
I tear that rubber glove instantaneously. And then I lose my socket and a magnet.
I've gone through a whole box, and there's a bunch of gloves stuck to my
There's
motor.
fucking magnets everywhere.
Jordan, use condoms, make good gloves in a pinch.
Oh my god! And on that note, I think
Thank
that's
you
gonna
to everyone.
do it for
Yeah, thank
us
you, everyone. That's crazy.
this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you
They
very,
really
very
rescued
much.
this episode for us.
They
Yeah,
really,
really
did.
saved
Yeah.
it. We lost a guest, but we gained many friends.
Yep.
8.
We've gained many people. Andrew will be here next week. Shook might be here next week. If anybody has a door for what model Civic is that? I don't know what year.
1996, I think he said.
1996 Honda Civic.
4-door.
Sedan rear passenger side door. Get in touch with Shook. The man.
Yeah,
needs
I
it.
don't know if he's going to be picky about color, so...
The
Yeah.
amount of speed that chick hit that parked car, that's
To
crazy.
move that thing
Yeah.
10 feet, 12 feet, yeah, it's pretty wild. So,
Yeah, so in all seriousness, if you've got anything or any leads on anything, hit up Shook.
yeah, I'm sure he'll just look at his story or he'll post about it to see exactly what we're talking about and exactly what he's going to need. So, with that said, again, thanks everybody in the chat.
Yeah, you
We'll be
guys are the
back
best.
next week. Everybody out there listening, thank you.
Thanks for listening.
Godspeed.
Thank you,
Enjoy your weekend coming up. It seems like the weather's finally going to break.
Nope.
So
Gonna be a tough winter.
so get your motors running, if you will.
Winner of death.
Yep. That's going to do it. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
See
Thanks
ya.
everybody. Goodbye.
Thanks for listening.